going on, people? It's that dude named Dave, and I'm back. It is November 1st. Let go. But before we get started, I gotta make sure you guys can hear me. Press a 1 if you can. Press 2 if you can't. Let's get it. Yeah. Hopefully you guys can hear me here. We getting started here. It is November 1st. Hey guys, we are in the final stretch run of 2022. We are almost out of here, y'all. I can't believe we got 2 months left here. Before we get started here, a lot of stuff is going on today. I'm gonna give you guys just a quick recap. I gotta do a little house cleaning and we're gonna get into the video. So much stuff is going on. I didn't know what kind of topic to choose today, but you guys saw the thumbnail. 500,000? Hold on. We're gonna talk about it. 200 to 500,000? 200 maybe too little? Oh yeah, we gonna talk about it. We gonna get into it. But before we do here, let me see who's in the building. Tiffany Watson, what's going on, Tiffany? Don't recognize your name, but glad you commenting here. Says, they're just getting outrageous with these numbers. At this point, delusion isn't even the word. Oh yeah, we gonna get into it, y'all. Jay Dillinger's in the building. What it do, Dave and Tribe? What's going on, man? BJ, we here. I see you, bruh. I see you. Jay Dillon's like, the champ is here. The champ is here. Yeah, the champ is here. We getting it going. We getting started. Happy Tuesday, y'all. Yo, we got Sheila in the building. Day one in the house. What's going on, Sheila? How you doing, baby girl? Yeah. Saying that, let's see here. Almost time for my Barcelona trip. That's what's up, Sheila. You got to go out of town, yo. Okay, Jay Dillinger can hear me. Got the one up. Do Better Podcast. Hey, what's going on, bro? How you doing? How you doing, man? Jay Dill's like, Rest in Heaven take off. We're going to talk about that in a second here, too. I thought I was going to do a whole show on that, and I changed my mind, guys. Blue's in the building. Shaq is in the building here. I see you, man. Yeah, Ziggy's here. Yo, what's going on? Cordero, what's going on? Do Bears Like Detroit is checking in. Manuel says, yep. Cordero, yeah, I see you the one, man. Because I'm sorry, but women that make statements like this are idiots. What up, Tribe? What up, Clotis? How you doing, man? Yeah. Man, so much is going on today, guys. So much is going on. I think that now we get started here, I can turn down my music now. We getting started here. Before we get started, guys, get the likes up. I need the likes up. I need help with the YouTube algorithm. You know what I'm saying? So man, come on and help your boy out with these likes here. Hold on, let me look at something here. Something ain't right. Hold on here. Give me 1 second. Okay. I gotta have a couple things because StreamYard's been acting real funny with the chat lately. So I literally have something else down to look at the chat as well to make sure that everything is good is going on right here. But man, let's get these likes up here. I need help with the YouTube algorithm still, guys. Don't matter if I have a decent tribe, we putting up numbers. It don't matter because the idea is the fact that we still gotta push this content out to other like-minded, because a lot of people who don't know me, a lot of people who rock with, and they don't know me as well. So that like button helps get the videos pushed out. So if you in the building, you watching, or if you watching any old videos, press that like button. I really appreciate that. Now, before we get started here, guys, there's a couple of things I want to discuss. I didn't drop any content yesterday. I took the day off for Halloween. I was like, hey, it's the last day of the month, I was feeling a little bit out of it, tired, just didn't have the energy. So I was like, you know what, though, I'm not going to press myself. We'll take the day off and we'll come back, start here at the start of the month, November 1st. So we back, baby. So we back, we doing it. So if you guys were wondering, there was no content yesterday. The last content was on Sunday when we did the follow-up reaction to Hafiz. We call him that blue pack because his so-called apology, but really wasn't an apology. What's going on, Jew? How you doing, man? Jay Dillon's like, salute pimping. Yeah, okay, I see y'all here. But the last thing I did was on Sunday regarding Hafiz and the things that he's still talking about that makes no sense. I'm not going to go back to doing any more new content on him unless something happens and he drops a video and it's like, oh Lord, we got to talk about him again because he ain't learned his lesson. So that was Sunday. And also check out the rest of the week's, videos, you guys that missed it or not, so go back to the channel. If you missed anything, I do long live streams, there's 4 or 3 hours, but hey, they're there for you, for your time. And if you're at work and you got nothing else to do, click on the link there and get it going. So that's what we got from the previous content. Hey, what's going on, Terrence? How you doing, bro? Then there's some other content that I was looking at that I wanted to touch on for the top of the month here, right? Because, the one thing about being a content creator, guys, you get on a hamster wheel. About trying to put out content and then trying to find original takes and then still trying to be engaging and trying to put on a good show at the same time, right? So you get this hamster wheel. So many things that's actually happening, right? So the first thing I was looking at was Kanye West, right? And I said, you know what? I don't feel like touching Kanye West right now. Not right now until the new comes out, because I have an opinion about it. But you want to know something? My opinion is a little bit different than most people's opinions. You literally just have people on two sides of the street. Kanye's a genius. He's fighting for all black folks. If black people are seeing, we're letting Kanye down. And then there's the one side, look at this fool here. He getting canceled. I hope he gets canceled, right? I'm somewhere in the middle. I don't want to see the man get canceled. I just want to see the man get help. Clearly the man has issues and I don't want to see anybody lose it. But at the same time, though, I do not want to see people apologize just to be apologizing, right? Because one of the things that occurred was, the $250 million possible lawsuit from George Floyd's family, and then the fact that, that he said he was going to apologize. Then he wrote a deleted IG comment regarding, y'all, I gave more money than everybody else and I'm about action, people about talk, So I was like, you know what? Kanye, for me, can be a headache. So I was like, no, I'm not going to touch Kanye to start the top of the month. No. But then there was Kyrie Irving, right? Oh, God. There was a moment yesterday that I was telling myself, do I want to talk about Kyrie Irving, right? Here is somebody, talent-wise and skill-wise, is probably one of the best basketball players we've ever seen. Talent and skill-wise. Like, if you just put him in a vacuum, you just gave him a ball, put him on the court, and says, yo, show us what you got, Kyrie is that dude. No doubt, right? And so, what's going on, Willie? How you doing? Sahari, what's going on? Yeah, how you doing? So, I was like, maybe I want to talk about Kyrie, because what he did was he put out a tweet about a movie that, I don't know if he watched the whole movie or not, on Amazon Prime. It says From Hebrew to Negro, and I heard about the tweet. And I didn't get a chance to look it up on Amazon. And then I found out that the movie is based on, anti-Semitism. And so even Nick Friedel, who's a basketball writer, was pushing Kyrie Irving on this situation here. It's like, do you understand what you were doing by tweeting this out here? And what did Kyrie do? Kyrie doubled down, he tripled down, he quadrupled down, right? So it was like, oh, wow. And here's the thing that Kyrie doesn't understand, that some people who's going to take Kyrie's side may not understand as well. If somebody is telling you that something is wrong from another group, you can't double down saying ain't nothing wrong with that. That's like the equivalent of us black people talking about a white person who tweets something out or endorses something and they're calling us up by the N-word, or we're saying it's racist, and they're saying, I didn't do anything wrong, because you can't tell anybody how to feel. Right? So then I'm seeing how Kyrie's moving, and you want to know something? Kyrie is moving like a person who don't want to play in the NBA no more. So when I saw this, I was like, man, you know what though? I was like, nah, I know what though? I'm gonna wait on Kyrie. Here, Wait, before I move on here, I see a super and I want to get it out here real fast. We got Derek Gaines with the $10 holla. Oh, man. Hey, Dave, I'll catch the replay. I'm going to have to show up my daughter. Just wanted to show you some love. Oh, man. I had to get this out here, man. Yeah, Derek. Yeah. Salud, brother. I appreciate the $10, man. Thank you for the super. You're the first person to drop in today, man. I appreciate the love and support. Catch the replay. I just want to make sure that I show you some love in the beginning before you ran out. Even though you don't catch the replay, you're going to catch this here. So thanks a lot, man. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you on that. I appreciate that, man. Man, the love is coming in already. The money keep coming in. So I'm looking at Kyrie and I'm saying this is somebody who don't want to be in the NBA anymore, because not just his own owner of the New Jersey Nets, there's other owners who are minority in high places that are saying, hey, what the hell is wrong with Kyrie? This has got to stop. I mean, he's to the point right now where that no team will trade for him. He is trying to be on the same lines of Kanye on the NBA level, and he's on an NBA expiring contract. He should have signed close to a $200 million contract this offseason. He didn't screw up the bag. Now, the Lakers wouldn't have been trade for him right now. Think about it. If LeBron James, in his show, The Shop on HBO, didn't even air Kanye's interview, where it could have broke the internet. It would have been one of the highest rated HBO shows. And, you know, Spring Hill, it was the name of his company, and LeBron and his whole team was saying, we don't want that work. We don't need that business. So if LeBron is saying no to Kanye and Kyrie is spitting the same mess, you think they're going to trade for him for the Lakers? So I was like, you know, so like, all right, then no Kyrie here. I'm gonna take a wait and see on Kyrie. You know, especially too, I do want to see the movie he tweeted, but I heard it's on Amazon Prime for rental for $14, and I don't like paying for rentals on Amazon Prime. A, then B, the movie is like 3 or 4 hours long. And I'm like, man, I don't know if I can watch this long of a movie, but we'll see though. I'll get back to you if I check that out. Then we got the news tonight, guys. Takeoff from the Migos has passed away. Yeah, and I originally put the thumbnail up that I was going to do the whole show on that here, and then I changed my mind. But before I do that here, hold on, let me look at the chats here. You know, I'm starting a little bit early in my little monologue here. You know, we're getting to the show here, but let me see here who else is in the building, man. Clotis is like 6.68% of people, men and women, make $200,000 a year in America. I think she's going to buy an angel fish and die alone. Yeah, Clotis, we're going to get into the video, Clotis. We're going to talk about that because there's so many janky stuff in our black community. I'm just listing off a few things that's been going on, and all this deals with the black community. Black people, my people in general. We're going to talk about 200,000 to 500,000. Women are getting crazy here. We're building up to the craziness here. It seems like, or we can say this is crazy, or we're all here with this craziness, this jankiness that's going on right now in society. And it's like all this is going on right before the midterms. It just seems very, very ironic that we have all these items happening and we have a major election popping up here. You know, so Lord have mercy. Jay's like, Kyrie is really left-handed. What's going on, Tito? Top of the day to you, too, as well. Yeah, who else here? Who else here in the building? Oops. Let me see. Give me 1 second here with StreamYard here. Yeah. Carl's like, Kyrie is a flat earther. What's there to be said? Yeah. You know, when Kyrie walked it back, but at the same time, I don't believe him when he walked it back. But anybody on that flat earth stuff is ridiculous, man. Everybody, you know. Let me see here. Close like he's probably a Hebrew Israelite. If you don't believe in something, you will fall for anything. Yeah, he's along those lines, them Hebrew Israelites, man. You know, to each his own, but that ain't my cup of tea. I remember we were talking about that when we went to the fight when I was in New York, and the Hebrew Israelites were heavy. They were deep at the Barclays outside. I was like, hey man, I know I'm in New York right now. Let me go ahead, scan my let me get in the building, man. I don't got time to be here in this mess. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, who else we got here? Drew's like, the league can see he's risky now. Yeah, Drew, you're right about right with him there. Daniel's like, RIP Takeoff. Yeah, man. I'm gonna talk about that here for in a second here. Let's see here. We got Daniel in the building. How you doing, Daniel? Wrench gang in the house, man. You know, let's see here. She was like, be right back, making my lunch. I hear you. I'm gonna eat me some lunch when I get done with this live stream here as well. So, hey, what's going on, Tammy? How you doing? Yeah. So, what's it? Drew's like, well, Takeoff Network, he never should have been in a funky dice game. Yeah, no, guys, we're gonna get to the video in a second. Let me give you my thoughts on Takeoff here. I thought about doing a whole episode on that, but I decided not to. We're gonna get into the video. I'm just giving a quick tidbits on the jankiness that's going on here. What's going on, honey? How you doing? It's a sad state of affairs what happened with Takeoff. 28 years old. I want you guys to understand the impact of the Migos. The Migos is arguably one of the top 5 greatest hip hop groups of all time. I'm not making that up. And I'm not saying that as a big Migos fan. Like, I like their material. I like a lot of the music they do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a person that can play an album from start to end. But if they have on every album, if they drop, let's say, I use this example as a round number. Let's say they drop 20 tracks on the album. I may rock 3 to 4 songs, and that's a pretty good album if I can get 3 to 4 songs out of them, right? I'll never go to a concert. That's not my lane. That's not my style. That's not the crowd that I want to, be around when I want to go to a live event, right? But if you think about when their first hit, like their first number one, not their first song, Their first number one, Versace, dropped in 2013. 2013, that's when the hit dropped. There was already dropping heat before that. Here it is, 2022. We're 2 months away from 2023. They have had a 10-year run of hits and number one albums and number one singles. And then on top of that, they each individually have dropped their own solo albums that have gone number one and dropped number one solos. You know? So when we look at it in the context of hip hop, like, and especially Southern rap, like when it comes to Southern rap groups, correct me if I'm wrong, Tribe. Correct me if I'm wrong. And Tito's like, not top five. Tito, I know some people not think that, but there's gonna be some people who do think that, Tito. There is. Think about it. When it comes to Southern hip hop groups, there's gonna be Outkast. There's gonna be the, overall the Dungeon Family when we're talking about Goody Mob and them, and then you put Migos in there. Literally, and when we talk about the South will tell you that Migos are top three, right? You may not agree with it. But I'm saying that as a consensus, what the fans are going to say overall, like people's styles, there was that one award show that Donald Glover, when he won one award for something, and I forgot, I don't know if the Migos presented him with the award. I can't remember exactly, but he was on the awards on the stage where he was presenting an award. And he openly confessed how the Migos changed the culture of hip hop in the South. And not one person after the fact on the Money Morning Quarterbacks, all the reviews and the shows, YouTubers, things of that nature, did not even deny what Donald Glover said. This was about like 4 or 5 years ago. So we look at the fact with him, Jew's like, I'm in Texas. You're right, Dave. Yo, I'm saying the Migos are larger than life. We live in such a microwave society, people. Like, we're going to get to the video, guys. I just got to get this off my chest about Takeoff. We live in a microwave society where that news is dropping every day. There's something new. I just literally mentioned Kanye, Kyrie, now we're on Takeoff. The news cycle is so much that if this was like 10 years ago, we'd be stuck on Kanye. Where everything that's going on. Or if it was just Kyrie, we'd just be stuck on Kyrie for about 2 months. If Takeoff happened on its own, we'd just be talking about Takeoff and then nothing else would be occurring. But I gotta ask this though, Tribe. We're gonna get to the video, y'all, because people are not being smart. People are not being logical in the way they're moving here. And this goes with Takeoff. Rest in peace. We don't want to see anybody lose their life. But we gotta ask this question here. Why was the Migos Takeoff and was it Quavo? Was it Quavo was with him there? Why were they both there at that time of a night in that type of environment, knowing how big they are? Right? There is no way that you would see any other musical group or act that would be moving in the circles that the way they're moving. They literally just dropped a new video yesterday called Messy. And everybody was talking about the Messy because they had an elevator scene where they're kind of mocking the situation with Sweetie. But here it is, you have a top act, not just in the United States, not just in the South, but in the world. And they are hanging out and doing whatever at 2 a.m. You can say it's a dice game. You can say that Takeoff wasn't playing. Why the hell is he at a dice game at 2 a.m.? If the gambling was so much needed for, let's say that they weren't gambling, but their team wanted to gamble, how come they didn't go ahead and go to a casino and call whoever their concierge, say, hey, whoever their homeboy said, yo, look, I got the Migos, they coming through here, they want to gamble tonight. There'll have been top-notch security at the casino. There'll have been top-notch security everywhere coming through. It wouldn't have these problems. And then we're hearing some news that it was possibly friendly fire. So when everything popped off, one of his own mans may have shot him when everything was going down. And then he got shot by someone else from the other side here. He shouldn't have been there. Nobody should have been there from the team. They should have been gone. Tito said it was a private event. I get it was a private event, but you want to know something? The private event had closed, Tito. They were there after hours chilling on the balcony. Like, just look how black people do. When someone closes, we don't leave. We hang out. We try to hang out as long as possible until we get kicked out, But they the Migos, so ain't nobody kicking them out. Thanks, Tammy. See you here. So these rappers are dropping like flies. Exactly. So we know about the murders and deletions that's happening in the hip hop community. It seems like rap is one of the biggest occupational hazard there is in the game right now, whatever job it is. Come on, let's get these likes up, guys. We're about to get to the video in a second here. Let's get these likes up. But it seems like it's an occupational hazard to the point was like, yo, if you're gonna be a rapper, you shouldn't be in certain circles, even though it wasn't a bad area in Houston. But you know that when you're out past a certain time of night, anything can happen. That's why they call it demon time. Demon time means you could be hooking up with your sneaky link. Demon time means you could be doing something you ain't supposed to be doing. That's why they call it demon time. It has different terminologies when you're saying, hey, yo, it's demon time, y'all. We about to bust it down with somebody, you know? But why are people who have so much to lose put themselves in situations and around people who do not have nothing to lose? They have everything to lose, and the people around them have nothing to lose. They should be living in a situation where they're bored. They're away from the nonsense. They're around from the randoms, okay? You are too big a stature in life to be around the locals. You are too big to be hanging around at a dice game. The last time I was at a dice game, I was 13 years old, y'all. Hey, I just gotta keep it a buck. The last time I can remember being at a dice game, I was 13 years old. I was in middle school. We do not want to let go of this mentality. You know, the hood misses me. The hood loves me. We the Migos, we can go anywhere. No, you can't. Because you want to know something? Just like PB and Rock. There's going to be people, no matter if they like your music or whatever, or they may admire you, they see you in person, you are nothing but food. And they're hungry because cats want to eat. Jay Dillon just like, O'Shea talks about this all the time. People that shouldn't be there. Yeah. Cole's like, leave them N-words in the hood. Yeah. And that's when I see situations like this happen, you know what I say? We have black people and we got niggas. For the YouTube, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep it a little bit better and clean, you know? But we got black people and we got niggas. And they were in a situation where they were in an environment around nothing but niggas. You know? And what do we got now? We got a man who's lost his life here, he's only 28. The Eagles have put out so much heat. He's still early in his career. They're just, you can say they literally scratching the surface because they're still on top. And unfortunately, I seen the video when he was laying down. Like, Twitter is a bad place nowadays because if you're looking for anything and something happens, someone's going to drop it and it's going to be there. So I saw him there with his lifeless body and bleeding, you know, and it's like, it seems like every few months we hear about a new rapper passing away. And I want to ask you guys something before we move on to the video, guys. We're going to move on now. We're going to move on to the next jankiness here. I appreciate y'all rocking with me here, getting this early part off my chest here, you know, get the likes up. But let me just ask you guys something here. How come that we do not hear other music genres, top acts, or just acts in general dying like this? Trey's like, Dave been wearing no shades since 13. Nah, I haven't. I ain't have enough money to buy shades like these at 13. How many acts, musical genres, have acts that pass away like this? I mean, when we hear about rock and roll artists, we'll hear them ODing, but they ain't dying. You know, you don't hear about Def Leppard. You don't hear about this like the Rolling Stones. You know, let's go to country music. We don't see country western moving like this here. Hell, even in R&B music, even though R&B is not the same no more, we don't even hear R&B moving like this. You know, what about other genres? Correct me if I'm wrong. Do we hear dance hall music moving like this here? Only in rap culture are we seeing artists murdered and passing away on a high note here. Tammy's like, cause they know what's it's hidden for. She was like, not one folk singer kills anyone. Yeah. H-Town's like, what up, Dave? That was crazy when I seen that on the news this morning. I woke up, I'm like, are we serious? The Migos? I was like, wait, what the heck? You know? Blink's like, what's that? Blink 182 never been shot. Yeah, Blink 182. I mean, come on. Like, it seems like rap artists, rap culture, not hip hop. I don't even want to call it hip hop anymore. I thought hip hop stand for something. And for me personally, maybe you say I'm splitting hairs, but I'm calling this rap culture, right? It seemed like it's a losing battle to be in this game here, right? So many artists are dropping out. And the reason why I didn't want to do a full show on there, because I did a full show on PB and Rock, and I was like, man, and he was food. Like, of course, some people blamed this girl, and at the end of the day, it wasn't this girl. It's the fact that he's in the wrong side of town, wearing the wrong things, and shouldn't be where he's at anyway. And now he's not here. The same thing with Offset and Takeoff here. I mean, you are at somewhere you're not supposed to be at 2 a.m. You're supposed to be in a private hotel room and your penthouse suite at 2 a.m. Matter of fact, when you that rich at that time of the night, you bring the party to you. You don't go to the party. They should have been at a 5-star hotel in their penthouse, chilling out, smoking and drinking, and their manager, their boys, are bringing girls in and out the room here so they can have some fun in a controlled environment. Not on a balcony playing dice. Man, there's a reason why I don't want to do a whole show on this, because if I get going and start it right now, I already know where the tone of this show will go to here. So that's why I changed. If you guys saw the original thumbnail, I was like, I can't talk about this for an hour to 2 hours here, because it's just making me upset. I mean, like, I'm gonna get upset about the women here, but you know what though? The one thing about the women here that we're gonna talk about, like, some of these women don't know no better because they're being taught and led astray by other women. The Migos have been popular, successful, and rich for over a decade now. Like, you get a point. It'd been one thing if the Migos were brand new. This was their first year in. They only had like their first 2 or 3 singles, and they haven't been acclimated yet. They've had a whole decade of people in their corner with the millions that they generate. And don't get it twisted. Their songs, their tours, everything that they're doing, commercials, endorsements. They've been generating millions for other people besides themselves for a long time. So at this point in the game, even though they're only 28 years old, he's only 28 and young, you kind of figure that if you've been in the game at least a decade, you've been acclimated, you've been conditioned. Your managers and the record labels, the people around you who's making money is putting you in positions to saying, hey, we know you like this here, but this is what we're doing here slowly but surely because we want to keep this Migos money train running for so long. There's a reason why what's his name is with Cardi B right now. He's married. Say what you want about him, but he is married to Cardi B. He is not hanging out with them. He is making babies and being a husband and being a father. Say what you want to say, that there's possibly some infidelity that man going on. He ain't out here in the streets like the other two here. They're not playing dice games. He is being a father and then being a husband here. Then that's what you're seeing here, the divide. When one left because he got married, and the other two are still moving the single life, but still not understanding that they can't move the way they're supposed to be moving anymore. Ziggy's like, they say it was somebody on his team pulling the Cheddar Bob that killed him accidentally. Yeah, they're saying friendly fire, Ziggy. I don't have all the information. I listened to Wack 100 earlier when he was talking about it, and they were breaking. Wack 100 was online on Clubhouse like at 7 a.m. this morning, And I'm not the biggest Wack 100 fan, but I check into it to see what he's talking about. And the one thing they were talking about, like this dice game, whoever was playing, he had a hot hand. And the other person was mad as hell and was losing. And they kind of got all the pocket, and everybody started standing up, and people started talking mess. And then that's when the guns came out. Bang, bang. And then because of the bang, bang, he got hit with friendly fire. They're saying the first bullet hit him, and he dropped to the ground. That's when the other side shot, and he got hit by another bullet from the other side. So it looked like he got hit twice, one in the neck and then one in the forehead or the head, something like that. And they said he was basically out in the scene. And of course, if you go to TMZ or if you go to Twitter, unfortunately, you can see the video and you can hear the 911 call, and you can hear Quavo and talking to him. I just gotta say, no, rest in peace to him, because if he was not the one playing dice, that's even worse of what they're saying. He was just there and was an innocent bystander, right? But this stuff it's out of hand. We got Houston moving like this here. We know how Atlanta moves. We know how parts of here in Chicago moving. I was telling Mike's in the chat here. What's going on, Mike? I sent Mike a link a week or two ago. And on the south side, on South Shore, around 67th and South Shore, you had a bunch of kids, or they're young adults. They're not black people. I'm going to say niggas. They were shooting at an ambulance. The video is on CBS News. I was like, what the heck am I watching? They had the camera inside the ambulance and they showed the clip and they were shooting at the ambulance. And of course, these cats can't shoot. And they were just shooting the whole damn highway on South Shore. And they showed that one person who was over by the lake, like they got hit. And the ambulance was like, oh, we're going to pull over here. You know, there was someone shooting. Looked like they may have got somebody on the beach there. And then they did a U-turn to go to the beach. What am I talking about here? I am talking about Black culture, gang culture, rap culture is at an all-time high as far as the minds of our own people. We have good pockets in Chicago, but we have bad pockets in Chicago. Bad to the point where that I'd rather just stay in my house and just cam up and talk to y'all than be out there in them streets. And that's what the Migos were doing, out there in the streets. I know they're at an event, but when the event's over, you got your check, you got your money, keep it moving. They're not doing regular drive-bys, you know, when you're on the corner street like in Boys in the Hood. They're doing drive-bys in Chicago on the highway. You could be driving 60 miles an hour and someone's gonna pull up and be bang, 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 bang. You go to Atlanta and we hear all the crime and lawlessness going on. Everybody who's a suspect in some cases, and they're traveling to Atlanta to get away because they know the laws are different in Atlanta. We see the same things happening in Houston. We see the same pockets happening in the gang cultures in LA and certain areas like that. Before I just looked up and I see Alan King say Los Angeles the worst city. But now I'm getting to Los Angeles here. I guess, you know, thanks Alan for pointing that out to me before I even got to that point here. Rather an all-time low, Tito says. Send the meteorite. And it's like, what are we to do, guys? I'm to the point now that I'm gonna get to the video in a second now. We're gonna get to it. I just had to get this off my chest here. I'm to the point where that I don't want to leave the house. I leave the house only to go to work, to go to the grocery store, or to get miscellaneous goods to whatever shopping I need to do to run errands, or if I need to go visit my family, my moms and my nieces and my nephew, you know, I got to check in on them, you know. After that, I don't want to leave the house anymore. You know? Honey's like, I'd be terrified to live in Illinois, especially with the purge law in January 2023. Yeah, that purge law, that got me suspect too, and what they got going on with that here, honey. You know, Debo's like, LA is not that bad compared to what it was in the 90s. True, Debo, but here's the thing though. Bad is still bad though, right? Because cats are still out here. It's not the better where we say that we're making huge progress, right? You know, it's one thing to say it's not as bad then as it is now, but the progress to the point is like, does it even matter? Does it even count? You know, Dave, you leave the house to get cheddar biscuits? Alan, that's why I rock with you, Alan. Hey, you want to know something? I go on Uber Eats so much, Alan, and I have the cheddar biscuits delivered to me now. Hey, Red Lobster ain't too far away from me, man. It's like 4 or 5 miles away. But on a certain days, I'll get done for I'll do a live long stream. Like, you know, I'll go 3 or 4 hours. I ain't trying to leave the house. You know what I'm doing, Alan? I'll go on Uber Eats and go ahead. Said be here in about 30, 40 minutes. I'll go ahead and do what I need to do, then and keep it moving. San Diego's nice. Oh yeah, I know about San Diego. San Diego's expensive and nice, you know. Tammy's like, not safe anywhere. You know, but yeah, it seems like no matter the state you choose, guys. Here's a point I want to make, and we're gonna keep it moving here. No matter the state that we choose, there's gonna be pockets in that state where that is not safe. Doesn't matter where you're at. Here in Illinois, there's tons of good places to live out here in Illinois, especially in the suburbs. But you want to know something? You could be in a nice suburb, and then the next town over could be a bad town, and so you literally could be something a bad pocket in 2 blocks. Case in point in mind, in Chicago, there's a town called Oak Park. Oak Park is directly next door to Maywood and next door to like the West Side of Chicago. It's in that vicinity here. Iman Shumpert came out of Oak Park, Illinois, right? And here's the thing though, Oak Park, you see the buildings, you see the houses, older, the way they are, and they're nice, and the taxes are expensive. All you gotta do is make a wrong turn on Chicago Avenue and your ass on the West Side of Chicago. And next thing you know, you see some people that you ain't trying to see when you drive. You're like, oh damn, I'm on the West Side. Dang it. I mean, Oak Park is it's not big at all. Literally, you're in Oak Park and you'll be in the West Side in less than a minute, and you're like, oh damn. Hold on, let me just keep going. And some people may say, Dave, the West Side ain't too bad. It still is. I don't care about the gentrification. You still got people, the undesirable types here. The same thing happens in LA. You got your good pockets in LA, and it doesn't matter if you're in good pockets in LA, you still can have problems. You got your good areas and your bad areas in Florida. New York, the same way. It's like, basically what I'm saying is, you have to pick your poison. You pick your poison, and at the same time, you need to understand the area you're at and you understand how to move and when to move. Jay Dill's like, and Dave, that's why I like El Paso. It used to be second safest city in the U.S., not fifth. You know what, though, Jay? I can't even get mad at you this conversation. I've been clowning you about El Paso. I've been to El Paso twice, and I joke around. I got jokes with El Paso. And you want to know something? For this conversation here, Jay, you're right. El Paso is boring. There's nothing to do. But you want to know something? As I get older, oh, Lord, we got the bots in the house here. Shooters, let's get rid of them. Let's get rid of them. They come in here. You know what, though? But as I get older, now I'm 42, I'm going to be 43 my next birthday, I'll take quiet. I'll take boring. I'll take the military base over a whole bunch of knucklehead knuckles that is shooting up everybody. So, man, we're going to move on now. RIP to Takeoff. Here's the thing that, as I move on here, as I'm thinking about it, he is 1/3 of one of the biggest hip hop groups in history. Like, we live in a microwave society. I want you guys to think about that as we move on here. Think about if any other culture, any other genre, any other group, and they lost a member like that, and how the news would trickle. And as the older I get, the more I shake my head at young people in certain areas, and it's like, man, we got to do better, black people. What better is, I can only say so many things, but what can you do when cats are bringing guns to dice games, let alone you're playing dice games at 2 a.m.? Right? What can you do? You're going to, and on top of that, why are you even at the dice game? Shout out to my man MOP here with the $2 holla here. Let's get those likes up. No doubt, man. Yeah, we're about to get into it now, guys. Yeah, MOP in the house, y'all. Salud, brother. Thank you. I appreciate that super, man. So it's just a crazy world, guys. But any other genre, as we look at how things are going to be moving here, how would the news reflect that if a white group or a white artist was murdered in this fashion? Not just one of the top groups of the year. I want you guys to understand this here. One of the top groups of all time. Whether you like them or not. It's the equivalent of saying, like, in Boyz II Men, there's 4 members, but if you've seen them recently, there's only 3 performing. It's like the equivalent of when Boyz II Men was at their peak in the 90s and Wanya was deleted. I want to give you that kind of example, right? Or let's say we got to like the late 80s, early 90s and New Edition. And let's use the example of someone from Belle Biv DeVoe, like Ricky Bell from New Edition and BBD. If something happened to him along this nature, right? I just want you to understand the impact of this here and how this is this going to change, or is going to keep moving forward. We're going to hear more senseless deaths and actions within the rap community. because it's trash right now. The hip hop that I grew on is not the hip hop that we see today. The trap music that we hear today, the drill music that we hear today. It's not the same music what I was listening to when Yo MTV Raps first hit the scene in the late 80s. Or Yo MTV Raps today during the day with Big Dr. Dre and dang it, I can't think of his name right now. Ed Lover, yeah. During the day, in the 90s. It's not the same hip hop when we had Public Enemy. Not the same hip hop we had EPMD. It's crazy, y'all. Fred Turner like Bobby Brown leaving New Edition. Fred, that was huge back then. What's going on, Tony? That was huge when Bobby Brown left New Edition. I don't know if you guys remember this. We were all younger back then. That he didn't die, but that was huge. You know, it was huge news when New Edition completely broke up and you had BBD and then you had Ralph T. You need a man with sensitivity. A man like, Ralph T went solo. You had Johnny Gill. Ma, you sure look good tonight. That was huge news back then when they breaking up. Imagine if one of them had passed away. Yo, just want y'all to think about that, man. Mike's like, Chicago will now have the same problem as San Francisco. Yeah, man, I believe so too. Jay Dill's like, fun fact, Boys Man originally was 5 deep when Mike the bass left and then they had the residents in Vegas, the 5th member came back to take Mike's place. Oh, didn't know that, man. Close like, I'll just listen to 8-Ball MJG. Yeah. Like, I don't know if you, like the Migos are younger than us. Like my crowd here, my demographic, we're all around the same age. We're in our mid to late 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s. We have an older crowd here, guys. Like, I just want you to get the idea that with Outkast, what if Big Boy or what's his name was deleted? I mean, like that is the level of how big the Migos are. If Dre or Big Boy from Outkast, one of them were gone, that is the almost along the same planes. I'm telling y'all, of Goody Mob. What if my man, what's his name? I can't think of Goody Mob. I can't think of now. I'm drawing blanks today because there's so much stuff going on here. If someone from Goody Mob passed, if Gip had passed away, Big Gip. I'm just using examples right now. I mean, it is that huge, guys, and it's crazy. When Pimp C died, thank you, Tito. Thank you, Pimp C. We still talk about Pimp C. Play his anthem. Hey, come on, man. Yeah, Tito. Yeah, we old. Team wrinkled. CF. You killed me. Okay, guys, so I got that off my chest. I didn't want to do an entire 2-3 hour stream on this here. I know other content creators who are in this space is going to be hitting it. I may do a reaction video when more details come out, but it's just sad and it's crazy, and it's the fact it's on a Tuesday. They literally just dropped their new video yesterday called Messy. They have a new album that's going to come out, so you know it's going to happen. Yo, the new Migos album that's going to come out, it's going to go #1. Whenever they put that out because of the fact that Takeoff no longer here. And I'm kind of curious how that's going to impact the relationship between Quavo and Offset, and will they get back together? Because, what's name's chilling with Cardi. You know what I mean? He doing his own thing right now. They making babies and chilling right now. So, man, shout out to the tribe for letting me get that off my chest, and I'm saying that here. Now we're getting to the main event. We're here for the main event, y'all. Let's get the likes up, guys. Let's get the likes up. If y'all just got here, you said, hey, I'm late. You're not late, you're on time. I tell everybody that. You're never late, you're on time. And if anything, you can always go to the playback, right? So we're here for the main event now. You guys see the thumbnail. You guys see the title. You see the images. I'm not making this up. We're going from shenanigans I talked about in the top of the stream to the next shenanigans. Hold up, before I move on here, Straight Pain, when Jay Dilla died, that was the end of an era. Hey, let me put this on the stream here, Stray. Damn, Stray. I didn't want to talk about this part here. Jay Dilla is the one musical artist that has impacted my life more than any artist in music history. I have a t-shirt. I might even wear it on a live stream. I have a t-shirt that I bought when Jay Dilla died. It says, Jay Dilla changed my life. I had no idea when I was bumping Jay Dilla when he was JD, of course, James Yancey. I didn't know of him, but I knew that when I finally found about him, that he sculpted my entire adolescence, right? Of course, we knew that he produced on, Slum Village, of course, you know? I saw him in concert. I actually saw him before he left Slum Village. It was the House of Blues. It was Slum Village. It was the Roots. It was Dead Prez, Jaguar Brown, Flo Rida, Jaguar Wright, Flo Brown. It was a huge show. Loved it. Yeah. Jay Dilla, I cried when Jay Dilla died. No lie. I'd never forget, Stray, as I get to, I wouldn't have gone on this tangent if you didn't put this in here. I never forget, my cousin called me around 2 a.m. Never forget this. He was like, yo, Dave. Like, dude, you waking me up, man. What the hell's going on? Yo, JD died. I'm like, huh? What are you talking about? I was like, Jay Dilla passed. And then looked up and found out he had passed away from lupus and everything. Man, that was a dark, months for me. Because, yeah, I mean, if you guys don't realize it, JD was ghost producing for so many people. Janet Jackson's Got Till You're Gone with Q-Tip on the 98 Velvet Rope album, that wasn't produced by Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. You think Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis can produce a beat like Got Till It's Gone? Oh no. That was Dilla trying to get his foot in the door. And of course, Q-Tip was dating Janet Jackson. And so his relationship with Dilla, because Dilla was technically the unknown member of A Tribe Called Quest, because he basically produced that whole last album, The Love Movement. He got JD on that album, on that track, and Janet loved it. The thing that though is that he couldn't get in the game, so you know what they do? We call ghost production. You sell the track to a big time producer, and the big time producer put their name on it, even though they didn't produce it. But that was his way of breaking in and trying to get more relationships. That was JD who made that track. Hey man, like I said, The Love Movement, Tribe Called Quest, that was mostly JD's production. Busta Rhymes had a song done by JD on almost every single album. There's at least one song done by JD. You know what I'm saying? I already talked about Slum Village, De La Soul. Oh my God, Erykah Badu, The Roots. We can just go on. And my favorite songs I listened to back in the day, they were all produced by JD. So man, Stray, I didn't want to go off like that, but when JD passed away, that was the equivalent of my adolescence saying, damn, that's a game changer. Sorry to go off on that, but man, that really, I might do that just because I might wear my JD shirt one day, just so to let you know how big of a JD fan I am. Dude, you couldn't tell me nothing about Dilla, man. Lightworks. Yeah, I love that. As soon as he passed away, his Donuts album had dropped a week later. I remember I went to Best Buy. Back in the day when we had to go to Best Buy and buy CDs, I bought that JD album, that Dilla Donuts. And I played Donuts until I couldn't play Donuts no more. And I still listen to Donuts. Rondo's like, that's how I felt when MF Doom died. Yeah, that hurt when MF Doom died. He produced for Busta Rhymes, Tribe Called Quest, Janet Jackson, Mary J. Blige. He produced for everybody, man. Yeah, De La Soul, he produced for a lot of people, man. Hey, man. Hey, rest in peace, JD, y'all. Rest in peace, my man, JD. So let's get to it now, guys. That just kind of threw me off there when he put that up there. We were talking about that. So yeah, we're talking about black people. We're talking about black society as always. We're talking about, just life in general, but now we're moving into relationships. And it seems like the culture is dying from the music side, and it seems like the relationships are dead from the other side here. Right? We got a lady who called in the Kendra show last night. Called in last night. This is not an old one here. This is fresh off the press. This happened late last night, right? So I didn't get a chance to watch the whole thing. I was like, whoa, what's she talking about here? I was like, oh yeah. We're gonna have to talk about her. We're gonna talk about her. Tribe. We already know the issues about tall men. How many tall men there's out here in the game? How many men are actually 6 feet tall? 6 feet, 6'1", 6'2", and it seems like that we believe that there's more men who are 6 feet tall than anything else here. Why? Because we watch the NBA. The NBA is in full swing right now. Each NBA team plays 82 games. So if you have your local team, you get to see them 2 or 3 times a week. Then you got ESPN that puts on games 2 times a week, give or take. You got TNT that puts on games 2 or 3 times a week. Then you got ABC, the Sunday games, NBA on ABC. And then they put games on once a week. And sometimes, depending on when it gets to the holidays. So we see all these tall 6-foot players that are making millions every single day. And here's one thing that's even more messed about the NBA. Tito's like, I'm 6'1". Oh, damn. Damn, Tito. Didn't know you was that tall, brother. Shout you out. You part of the 6 foot and up tribe. What's going on, Bronski? How's it going? Straight's like, Donuts is a classic. I keep in rotation, no doubt. So we know about the 6 feet cats. We see them all the time. And I'm stating this here because, and we're going to get to the video, see how crazy how women are looking at this here. When we look at the NBA, it's only going to get worse with the new CBA agreement. When people see these guys on TV every day, and you see them in commercials, you see them in endorsements, they're at special events, whatever they're doing, right? We're going to get to a point, it's 2022 now. By the time we get to 2025, 26 season, we're going to have guys making $80 million a year in the NBA. Oh, yeah. I guarantee you with that new rights deal, and by the time we get to 2030, we're going to have men making $100 million a year playing basketball. And we're going to see them every day for 6 to 7 months. We go to football. Now, we know that the football pay is not the same because there's like how many people on the NFL roster? Like 52. You start off the preseason with like 90 people and they got to keep cutting down. I can't remember if the full roster on the NFL team is 52. Correct me if I'm wrong, Tribe, if it's 52 or not, right? What do we got here? Sorry, guys. Okay. But what we do see is how quarterbacks are making so much more money than ever before. Like the going right now for a quarterback after you get past your rookie deal and that you are someone who's worthy of an extension, you're going to make anywhere from 35 to 40 million on average as the quarterback. And if you're like a top-notch wide receiver, we're seeing guys getting $100 million contracts, of course, after your rookie deals, of course. But football players are making money. The biggest money makers are defensive backs and defensive linemen and offensive linemen. You're going to see offensive linemen and defensive linemen with more than $100 million in guaranteed contracts in the next 3 to 5 years. Alan King's like, Dave, watch now, the WNBA already clowning about they pay. Oh, yeah, I ain't worried about the NBA. I mean, WNBA. The WNBA need to shut the fuck up. The women over here begging for money that they didn't earn. We're going to get into that, right? And I'm not talking about that in this episode here, but we're going to do a live stream about the WNBA. But the WNBA is crying about money they didn't earn. The problem with the WNBA is that no one watches your product. It's about commerce. It's about capitalism. You are an entertainment. And when you're an entertainment, you got to draw people to watch you. Like what I'm doing here right now. We got 101 people watching right now. If you guys didn't like what I was talking about or didn't like my channel, you guys wouldn't be here. You guys would go back to work. You guys get something to eat. You guys are doing what you're doing here, but you guys are here because you like the content and you like the chat and how we get down and how we move. People don't like the NBA. People don't like the product. People don't like watching it. That's why they're not making any money. But the NBA and the men are making money. And because the men are making money, women think that all men are doing good and making money because we're living in a time in history where we're seeing more money than before. The problem that we have here, guys, is the fact that we're in a time in society that even though we see more money than we've ever seen before, we're seeing more millions before, we're in a world of haves and have-nots. We're getting to a point where there's no more middle class. I mean, if we think there's a middle class, you gotta keep it moving. We literally are having the underserved class and we having the upper class, and it's being divided where that the people who are on that line either are leveling up so they can be upper class, or people who are not doing enough and they're falling by the wayside and becoming lower class. But because of women not recognizing this here, they're just seeing all these athletes, all these entertainers, whether they're actors, ball players. Will Smith makes about $20 million a year. I mean, million a film when he drops a movie. And women assume, seeing these men out here on your TV that you watch every day, whether you have a TV, you got your smartphone, you go on YouTube and you watch something and you see it all the time and you get brainwashed. You get hypnotized. You get put in this trance that you're thinking like, yo, this is all that's happening right now. When in actuality, no. There's so much money out here, but the wealth divide is growing and growing by the day. So when it comes to this dating market, when it comes to dating, when it comes to how we're moving in relationships, women think that men are making this money and it's easy to make this money. But if it's so easy, why do so many men are working multiple jobs? Men who make good money are working multiple jobs. If it was just that easy. Let me ask you something. I do pretty good at my regular job as a career. I make decent money. I've been making decent money, for a pretty long time here. But why am I on YouTube working my second job here to make more money? Because it's not easy, and the wealth divide is growing, inflation is going up, and we're seeing what is actually happening and transpiring in society here. So we got women who want guys who are 6 feet tall, even though it's about less than 10% of all men like that here. And then in this video here that we're going to get into now, I'm glad y'all here. We get into it. I'm glad y'all bearing with me here. I had to get this off my chest. We got to build up to it here. A woman on Kendra's show was talking about 2, 3, 4, 500,000 a year. I am curious, tribe. Before we get to the video, Perry's like, even the women don't support the WNBA, but they want equal pay. Brought that up, and y'all going in at the WNBA. Is there anybody in the chat? Y'all can pop your collar, flaunt your ish. Does anybody here make over 500,000 a year? No, let's go. Let's break it up. I said 200 to 500,000. Let's say like the girl last week that we talked about said 300,000, 400,000. Is there anybody in my chat here, in my tribe, the chat ninjas, the 8-ish crew, y'all in the house? Yo, we getting it on a Tuesday. Is there anybody here that makes 300,000 or 400,000 a year? I'm gonna wait a second and let y'all see what y'all response are. Oh, Jurgen's the first one. He says no. Is there anybody here that makes 300,000 or 400,000 a year? And if you do, pop your collar because you getting it, baby boy. You represent that you getting that loot. Let me see who's getting it. Jurgen says no. Jay Daniels like, boy, stop. Coda says nope. Big Dog's like, I wouldn't be on YouTube if I had 500,000, man. Come on, man. Okay, big, get big. Close says Sydney says no. Perry's like, I don't. I'm at 80K. Hey, 80K is good money though, Perry. That's good money. Hey, that's over 2,000 every pay period. Get paid twice a month, at least, depending on that. Before or after taxes, it don't matter. Cold Fusion, before or after, I don't care. Sheila says no. Pokeman says nope. The Wife Academy, what's going on? You say nope. Got my Dunkin' Donuts, my coffee. Honey's like, no, nowhere near that. I wish I'm grateful to make my salary now, says Honey. Jay Dill's like, I'm 1,000 there, not 100,000 there. Dill's like, I'm not bragging. My bank account balance is over 200K. The K is silent. Tito. I love Tito. Alan King's like, guess me and Monopoly. Tammy's like, shoot, I wish. Ziggy's like, not at all. Bronski's like, I make $1,100 a week after taxes. Shit, I wish. My 401k's not been at 500,000 yet. I'm glad you put that out there, Get Big. Yeah, your 401k, your investment. Okay. Everybody done here? All right. So the chat has spoken. Everybody's like, hell no. Men and women. Men and women. Am I there? No. I hope to get there soon. I ain't gonna front. I got big plans. I got investments, I'm not rich, but I'm not poor, but I hope that in about 3 to 5 years, I'm gonna be where I wanna be. I have goals, but am I making that now? No. But the question is, tribe, why do women put that down as a requirement for dating? The way my bank account is set up says Pokemon. Shout out to that Kevin Hart joke. Wait, my checking and my savings is set up. Kiki, what's going on? Gross income, though, and that's what the 6 sources of income. Is Kiki rich? You got 6 sources of income. Man, you grinding, brother. Casillo's like, I'm rich in my Dave Chappelle voice. They want the lifestyle. Exactly, Tito. Tito hit it. Shout out to Tito in South Carolina. Women put this as a requirement, not because of the man they want, but because of the lifestyle. And these videos that I'm doing here negates everything that Hafeez talks about here. Why men are choosing not to get married these days. Like when we talked about how the marriage rates are going down, and he wants to make the straw man argument that marriage rates are going down, divorce rates are going down because maybe we figured something out since the 90s. No, marriage rates, divorces are going down because you got men opting out of marriage. So if you have two main entities as your control for an experiment, and one of those two controls is removing themselves from the control of the experiment, you're going to have numbers drop. Right? Sheila said too, they want that lifestyle and then divorce you later to take half your ish. Get Biggs like, character now means nothing. Fred Taylor's like, Ashley Larry. Yeah, exactly. For some reason, we've had a shift in the last 60 to 70 years where women are basing their relationships on lifestyle, what they see on TV, what we see on social media, what we see on Instagram, instead of the true qualities that that man will provide to you in your life. The happiness that he can provide, the stability that he can provide, the family structure that can provide it. That doesn't mean anything. Well, only thing that matters is you need to make a certain dollar amount because what do they say? I deserve it. And guys, why do ladies deserve your money, the hard work that you're putting in? Why do they get to go ahead and jump the line, come to the end of the finish line and say, I deserve what you have? Bronx like, if black, let me see here. Oops, let me see. See what you're saying here, Bronx Geek. If black me just now getting jobs to set them free, why would we go back to slavery? Well, it's like, I never seen divorce like these, 2022. Wow. Most women are terrible. Run, says Cold Fusion. Black as Night says, men are realizing that the number one cause for divorce is marriage. Wow. I like that one. I've heard it before, but I'm glad you said that. You know, Alan King says, I'd rather get a dog and die alone than get married and get divorced for take everything I worked for. I hear that. This is what men are saying here. But this is not what Hafeez wants to hear. He wants to think that people in the red pill community, people on YouTube who take in these talking points, who believe a certain way here, whether you are married or single, and that we believe that marriage, we say no to marriage, and that we're being completely negative, that we just see one thing and we want to see the world burn. But here's the thing though, I'm about to play the video now to showcase this one example of many examples I've been doing since I've been on YouTube here to showcase why things are a problem. Honey Smiles like, what's sad is that there are so many hardworking men who make great money, working blue collar jobs, some risking their lives, and they're overlooked because they don't appear like a high earning man. Facts, honey. That's facts. The women are speaking up for the men here in this one here. Cold Fusion says, the women who think they deserve these rich guys are always ratchet looking and sounding. I'm trashy, but won't date a guy making 50K. Exactly. You know, and I get it right now, right? And here's the dichotomy, guys, of it. As we go into the video now, here's the dichotomy. The average, most of us, this is a black channel. I'm a black man. There's other races and nationalities here, but this is a predominantly black area, even though that I rock with everybody, right? But here's the issue, though. The average man is making $42,000 a year when it comes to a black man. The average white man makes about $50,000 a year, give or take, right? But now, like I said, we're living in a society where we're coming haves and have-nots, and the money gap and the wage gap is dividing completely, not between men and women, but between lower class and upper class, right? So at the same time, we want women who don't want to accept a man making $42,000, $50,000 a year. But I also have to put this into guys' heads that we're getting to a point that $42,000 is not going to be enough if you make that. $50,000 is not going to be enough just for you to live on. In the next 5, 10 years, guys, We have to level up. We can't accept average. We got to bust our tail and keep working to get the grind going because of the fact that the amount that we're making here is not going to be enough for us to sustain living in general. Go to the grocery store, guys, and buy some food. Let's see what we got here. Oops. We'll get to that in a second here. Go to the grocery store and buy some groceries. Food that I normally used to buy and I can go in and out of Jewel Osco for like $40. It's cost me like $80-some now. Went to the grocery store the other day to pick up a few things. I say I need some juice, to get a few miscellaneous things, I don't like drinking too much milk. It's not good for me, but I need it for cooking, So I said, okay, I want to get some milk. I need some juice to drink, I want to get a couple other miscellaneous items, I need to get some shaving stuff, just basic stuff, to do my thing, right? And I said, okay, I figured that when I get here, I'm spending more about $30 or $40, right? You know how you go to the grocery store and you see a couple of things, you pick up a few things that you didn't come there, but that's how they get you. But I figured, okay, I picked up a few things, but those few things cost me no more. I looked at the price tag. It's $10. I still need it anyway, right? My bill was $88 the other day. Any other time in years past, I would have paid like $30 or $40. So men, as we go into this video here, I understand that it's average, but we have to look ourselves in the mirror and say, take the women out of the equation. If we keep doing what we're doing here next 5 or 10 years, we're not gonna be able to afford to take care of ourselves. Right? So take the Banjis and the Wombats out of the game. We need to level up too. Not for the women who want us to make more money so that we can actually live in society. I know the inflation is so high right now. It's not coming down no time soon, no matter what the Fed is going to do here. It's only going to get worse before it gets better, but we don't go backwards in pricing. Cost of goods is going to constantly go up. It's never going to go down. We may be able to stabilize our inflation and get to a good point, but cost of goods is never going to go down. All we're going to see is sales, not regular prices. So men, as we get to this video here, yes, this woman's gonna be out of pocket. Yes, this woman's crazy. Yes, she's a hood booger. Yes, she's a banshee to want all these things here, right? But let's use this here as we get to the video as a reminder that even if you're not making this dollar amount, this should be encouragement for us to make the money, to grind, to become our better selves, because the way that the world is moving, that the way this inflation is moving, the way society is driving, we won't be able to take care of ourselves, let alone take care of a woman. Shout out to Maggie, the substitute teacher with the $1.99, the $2 holla, passing through a mastermind support. Oh man, Maggie. It's Maggie in the house. Yeah. Salute, Maggie. Thank you. She always come through and showing some love and support, man. I can't wait to check out your next live stream, Maggie, when I get the chance here. Like I always say here, click on our link in her avatar, show her some support. She has a great channel, cooking, presentation. She be making some good things, y'all. Ooh-wee. I got to follow up her because I asked her about her coffee recipe and everything like that. And y'all know I said I love my coffee. I got my Dunkin' Donuts here, so I got to holler back at her about that coffee recipe. So thank you again, Maggie, for that here. And before I move on here, we got the Cash Apps. I got to recognize Cash Apps as well. We got my man Thomas Dotson with the $3 holla for these modern women today are delusional with the Cash App. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, Thomas. Yeah, brother. Salute, brother. Thank you, man. I appreciate the holla here as well. Y'all supporting your boy. Let the money keep coming in. Let the money keep coming in. That's why I keep coming. Don't let anybody get twisted here, right? We're independent content creators. The work that you see is what we get paid on. There's no benefits. We get paid for when y'all see us, things like that, unless you start seeing us get brand deals, but we're still working because you see our face somewhere. So when y'all participate like that, you're showing love and helping the cause out here. Because like I said, if you're good at something, you don't do it for free. All right. And if it's your hobby, it's your hobby. But you know, though, you should be able to get back so you can at least break even. So thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. Man, y'all coming in here with these chats here. Let me see here. A bar of Dove deodorant is as much as minimum wage. Yeah, Tito. Tammy's like, you ain't never lied, Dave. Yeah. Dave, I got to call you on that. People need to start growing their own food, not buy the poison. I like that, Bronx Geek. I got to call you on that. Yes, But here's the thing though, you can grow your own food, Bronski, but you still gotta go to the store. You can't grow everything. I used to grow everything too. My parents, the house I grew up in, we had a garden. We grew everything, dog. You still gotta go to the store and get some things. Yo, before my pops passed away, that was his thing. You know, he loved to be out in the yard. He loved his flowers, stuff like that. He loved the presentation in his house. But we had our own garden, dog. Tomatoes, man. When it came to green tomatoes and making fried green tomatoes, I didn't have to go out. I used to go in the backyard and just pull them bad boys. Like I'll grab about 3 or 5 of them joints. I never forget one time I came by the crib and they weren't home, and I jacked all the tomatoes from the back. My mom was like, "Did you come by and take all the damn tomatoes?" I was like, "Mom, I had to fry up a batch of fried green tomatoes, Mom. I'm sorry. They were looking right. If I didn't get them now, they'll start turning red on me." But yeah, we need to grow our own stuff though, right? But we still gotta go to the store. You can't grow everything. We grew a lot of stuff. You named it, we grew it. We had potatoes, we had tomatoes, we had greens, we had turnips, we had carrots. You named it. We had watermelon. In my current house, my mom's house now, even though my mom ain't touched it since my dad passed away, it's been gone for 3 years, we still got watermelon that grows there. They don't grow that big because she ain't been maintaining it. They be like little bitty watermelons. Yo, we grew, hey, just to let you know, we grow everything, right? But you still got to go to the store and buy some things, bro. You know what I'm saying? You still got to go to the store. You know, I can't make my own butter, you know, or margarine. You want to get the healthy stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah, I get you. But here's the thing, Obrowski, I'm not attacking you. You make a valid point. If people have homes, you should be able to grow some things so you can eliminate the things you're buying at the store. So I see the point you're making though, you know, but I'm just making a point that, you know, you still gotta go to the store. But you are on point though, Bronx, you know, with that. Close, I go fishing. I'm gonna try to go hunting this weekend. That's dope, Clotus. Yeah. Wait, white milk is bad for you? Milk is bad for me because I have allergies and I deal with eczema. And on top of that too, milk, you know, increases the mucus intake in my system. So I know I'm drinking coffee right now, but you know, there's no milk in this coffee here, you know, but there are certain items that increase that mucus buildup, and then from that mucus buildup causes all other issues in your body. And on top of that too, I'm not trying to go hold up anybody, but milk's not really good for black people. You know, that's just a whole nother conversation. That's a whole nother conversation, guys. All right, what else we got here as we go? We're gonna get to this video now. Maggie's like, I'm always cooking on my dear. Yeah, I like that. Hold on here. Let's see here. Close like it's a man's world. Man, I got some for you too, Dave. I feel that, Bronx. How's that working out? Eric says. Okay, what's going on, Eric A? Derek's in the house here. Then they'll poison the water supply. They're already doing that, man. The water supply's already poisoned. Go to Flint, Michigan. Go to Jackson, Mississippi. That's already happening. Water supply's already being done. It's already done, Derek. I'm not coming at you. I'm just saying that if we really think about it, that's actually already happening. Hey, what's going on, Greg? Yeah, man, hit the like button. Thank you, brother. Yeah, hit the likes up. Let's get to the video now, man. We talked a lot here already. XRP in the house saying, then creates inflammatories in the body. Yep, exactly. You see, you got other people understand that as well about the milk situation. What's going on, Glenn? Got the new people chat today. Don't worry about the food. Learn trade skills. Keep expensive repairmen out your pocket. That too. You know, some things, you know, you got to pay people to do, but yeah. Hey, everybody's dropping gems today, you know, about things we can do to save money and how we can invest into ourselves as well. I like that. The tribe is on fire today on a Tuesday, y'all. I like this. Yeah. Almond milk is a great, here's a problem. Here's the almond milk's a great alternative. Here's the problem if you're a person like me. I can't drink almond milk because I'm allergic to nuts. You see how that works? You know, and I'm not this is not against you, XRP. It's like people give a great example and everybody's different. I can't even smell nuts. I smell nuts and I get sick. Okay, so put some nuts in the oven and roast them bad boys. You're gonna see my eyes just go buck wild. Okay, so I can't even mess with almond milk, yo. Can't even do it. He's like, I know it's not an attack, Dave. Don't play me on air. It's all good, Bronx. You know what I'm saying? You know, like you're typing, I'm talking, you know, so I just gotta make sure that the barrier is not broken. You know what I mean? So, okay, guys, let's get to the video now. Let's get to it. This woman called in to Kendra. And so now we're gonna get to the main event here. So let's go ahead and get this going here. Let me change my background. All right, so some of y'all might get triggered. Some of y'all might get upset. Some of y'all might even laugh. But this is why we're here, to make these discussions and, and to find out if modern women are delusional. Are they right? Are we mean and angry? Do us men want to see the world burn? Are we just disrespectful to women? We don't understand what's going on? Or just, and honestly, we just got just banshees in the system here that don't give a damn and is just selfish as hell. So let's do it, y'all. What's going on, Dale? Let's do it here. All right, y'all. We are here. We're in the building. I need the likes up here. I need the likes up. Hold on. I need 100 to show. I need 100 to show here. Y'all see it here, right? Let's see how many likes we got. I got 88 likes and 118 in the building. 88 likes and 118 in the building. I need 100 to show. If we got that many people in the audience here, and I love everybody here, I need 100 to show. What's going on, Jamal? Salute to the chat. That's what's going on. Yeah. Plant on above ground vegetable and herb garden, says Stray. That's dope. Come on, y'all. I need 100 to show. We got 119 in the building. I need 100 likes. I need 100 to show. Come on, man. Let's get it going here. Let me go back here. Let's see what we got here now. Okay, we got 94. I need 100 to show. I need 100 to show. Come on, man. I need 100 to show, y'all. Come on. I will stop the stream if we don't get 100. Come on, man. Help your boy out. The YouTube algorithm. Don't be moonlighting. Y'all enjoying this free content. Unless you got YouTube Premium. But still, come on, man. Help your boy out. I need 100 to show. I need 100 to show. Come on now. What we got here? I need 2 more. We at 98. We at 98. I need 2 more. I need 100 to show. Come on now. I need 100 to show. Where y'all at? Come on, baby boys and baby girls. Come on. Still 116 in the building. Come on. Let me see where we at now. Okay. Thank you. 105. Thank you. About time. 105. Now for the rest of y'all moonlight now, click the like button. Here's the thing here. I need 200 to show now. I need 2. I'm going to start the video now, but I'm letting y'all know if y'all come in the building, press the like button because now we got the 100. I need 200 to show now. Yeah. Bronx like, don't start yet. I'll get you 2 more now. That's what's up, Bronx. We there. I appreciate it. What the hell is that? This funny Tamar Braxton one. Dang, y'all called her Tamar Braxton? Dave, let's hear the classic music while we watch this mess. Want to be okay? Y'all killing me. Andrew has a big Drew sending the 98 like. I appreciate you, Drew. Yeah, Perry, hit the like button. Yeah, Mike 3 here said this is for the Bronx Geek. I appreciate you. That's right, bro. We made it. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. I know you're not saying that woman was 500K, Eric. I don't make up lines on my subject titles. I don't just throw numbers out there just so that it's clickbait. Like, it's clickbait, right? But it ain't clickbait. I'm not making up numbers, okay? So what you see on the thumbnail, what you see on the title, if you see my back end, the way I labeled everything of all my files, I'm not making it up here. So now let's get to it now. She looked like she's 46. Cue Benny Hill theme song for the video, Steve says. Damn, Benny Hill. Man, Benny Hill on Sunday nights back in the day. Lord have mercy. All right, guys. We got my 100 to show. Hope y'all don't get triggered by this. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get into it.
Hello? Kendra! Jessica! What up, baby girl? What up, baby girl? What the fuck is up, girl? Damn! I'm on! Okay, for the record, I've never met this woman. I'm just matching her energy. Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Where you calling me from, boo?
I'm from Montreal,
What's going
Canada.
on, S. Dillon?
Canada. Yeah.
Canada's in the building. They're calling you Tamar Braxton.
Oh, I'll take it.
I love Tamar. All right. Canada's in the building. How old are you, Jessica?
40.
Oh, you look great.
Thank you. You know, black don't crack.
Unless you.
Okay, guys. She's 40. Jamal's like, I'm triggered already, bro. I called it, y'all. I called it. Yo, Jamal says I'm triggered. S. Dylan says he's triggered. I told y'all some of y'all might get triggered, y'all. Okay. She's 40. So we got the number out here. She is 40. She younger than me. So if she younger than me, would I take her? Bronx Geeks like 121 so far, Big Dave. Y'all appreciate it, Bronx, man. Y'all my peoples. Okay, gal. I had to stop it there so we get it here. She's 40 years old. She is like, is she really 40? Yes, Sheila, she really is 40. Yes, she is. All right, y'all. And she loud as hell. And she loud. I know she's happy to be on the show, but man, Manuel's like, she look like Baby D. Oh, damn. Yo, why you say she look like Baby D? Hey, you know Baby D, she know all the new Hostess snacks when they come out. You know, Hostess got a new Twinkie that's coming out, and it's got different kind of cream filling, and when you bite into it, it just shoots into your mouth. Hey, man, why you do that to me, man? I went straight to Friday. That scene just kicked in my head. Come on, Baby D, just like the cookie in the commissary. You know you love it. That's why I love doing live streams here, because if I just did a reaction video, I don't know what y'all thinking here. I started off here, then y'all just start dropping some gems on me, man. Y'all ain't right, man. Y'all ain't right. Okay, let's get the video going now.
Let's you do it. What do you do for a living, Jessica?
I'm a director in engineering. So
a director in engineering?
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
She's a director, y'all. She's a boss to some people. Oh boy. And engineering too. I ain't gotta say it. You guys know what I'm thinking.
Jessica Canada, director of engineering, 40 years old. Do you have any kids?
Yes, I do. I have 4 children. 4 girls.
How old are your kids?
So I have a 24-year-old, 19, 15, and an 8-year-old.
Whoa.
24-year-old, 19, 15, and what else?
8.
Wait. 24, 19, 15, and 8. You're 40. So your 24-year-old came at 16? Your 19-year-old came at 21? And then the other 2? Okay. So guys, here's the thing here. You're dealing with someone that's 40 years old, and she got kids that are grown up, probably somebody you might be hanging out with. Okay, y'all. Ooh. Hope that they're all by the same man, I hope.
And 8. All by the same man?
Yes.
Oh, thank
Was
God.
you once married?
Least.
Yes, I was.
Oh, she's.
When did you get divorced?
Girl, I'm separated. It's been almost a year now. Mm-hmm.
But you're still technically married?
Yes,
Still
because
married.
in Canada, well, in Montreal, you have to wait a while, right? So I'm filing next month. Actually, I'll be eligible to file. Yep.
So you had to separate for a year?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
when will you be officially divorced?
That takes, I guess, another year. So a couple months to a year. But
so
listen,
you know how I feel about this girl.
no. It's only, I have no choice, girl. Like, there's no communication. There's no dipping back. There's nothing. We are done. Okay? We're done. I know how you feel about it, but it's not a sticky situation type of boom, bap. No, there's none of that.
So have you been dating throughout this process?
I started dating this summer, right? So I started dating. I tried the online dating thing. Not for me. Okay. And then in Montreal, I just don't get approached. So I had to come to your show. Try to find,
See, I'm stopping this for a minute. Damn, y'all going in. Willie's like, it's a wrap. Jurgen got the red flags up. Rondo says, don't mess with women who got kids with one man. She's a terrorist. Chloe's like, so she's still married? Yep. Jurgen says, no way again. Y'all going in here, right? So. Oh, no, what y'all say here? Sherry's like, hello, family. She's crazy. Please find a seat way in the back. Oh, y'all going in here. Y'all going in. Okay. I wanted to stop this for a reason when I heard all what she said here. I saw someone say, she's going through a divorce right now, and then she's starting to date and everything like that. So I just want to level set, let that kick into play here so we can hear that here. I'm just trying to get to the rest of the chats here. Hold on here. 1 second, guys. Oh, hold on, guys. Shout out to Steve here. What's going on, Steve? With the $2 holla, I never buy used luggage. Oh, damn, man. What's up, Steve? Salute, brother. Hey, you should never buy used luggage, man. Go get some new joints, man. You don't know what that old luggage been through, man. I appreciate you, man, for supporting the tribe, man. Thank you very much, man, for the $2 holla. Thank you again, man. All right, guys. Let's let it play some more. Let it build. Let the beat build. Y'all, I'm not saying it. I was going to say some things, and I got caught up because y'all saying it before I am. So I'm like, man, the chat is just killing it today. Yet the Ain't Ish crew is in the house. Lord have mercy. Let's continue. Let's get back to it again now.
A little something,
Okay, so she is married. She's saying that she files next month.
I'm separated.
Separated. Been separated for a year.
Yeah. No.
And you're following next month.
Yes.
I remember what I was going to say now, guys. I apologize here. She said that she's tired of online dating, right? Is it me or there's only really two forms of dating? You go out in the streets and you go person to person, whether you go to a bar, you go to a club, speed dating, but you're in face, right? So there's in face, you're going out, you're putting yourself out there, or the other way is this online dating, because if you're not outside, then you got to be online, right? And if you're not online, then you're not dating. So when women say, I tried online dating and I'm done with that, so now I'm calling into your show, Kendra. Don't you realize that Kendra's show is an online dating show? Don't you realize that people are going to contact you online? Don't you realize people are going to reach out to you, whether it's IG, email, Facebook? This is called online dating. Yeah, the horns going off here. The horns are going crazy here because women's like, I tried online dating. You want to know something? You still trying online dating. Lord have mercy. Ladies don't even understand what the hell dating means nowadays or understand what the hell they're doing. How many times I never stopped it up until this point here. I've done tons of reactions, and so many women said the same thing. I've done the online dating, Kendra, so now I'm calling into your show. What the hell are you doing here right now? You are online on a dating show, which means that you are online dating. See, some of the most simplest things that women come out of their mouths don't even realize that what they're saying. Yes, you're still doing online dating. You're calling into a dating show. That's online. And you're putting your business out there in hopes that men reach out to you online. No, I'm not nitpicking. Just want people to understand that words matter. Do you understand the words that are coming out of your mouth? Right? Am I wrong or am I right about this? You're tired of online dating, but you're choosing another form of online dating. You don't know your problem. You don't know the issues. You don't know what you're dealing with here. You don't understand the landscape. And if you don't understand the landscape, how are you supposed to understand a man? Let's continue, y'all.
And then it's going to take a year after the file of next month?
Yeah, something like that. Like you have to be in mediation. So it takes anywhere between like 6 months to a year or something. So, yeah.
Okay, well, this is all out there. So what kind of man you looking for, girl, as you married to somebody else but separated?
You need to stop, girl. Okay.
I mean, that's
you know what?
The
first thing, they say black men don't cheat, but look, I'm looking for someone that can be loyal to me, okay? Because that was the problem in my relationship. It was infidelity, okay? So I'm looking for someone that is loyal. That's the first thing. And just someone that is kind-hearted, that would love my children. I'm a whole vibe, so he has to be able to match my vibe too,
Two things here why I stopped here. Number one, she said that it broke up because of infidelity and he was cheating. Okay. The guy that you was with, you was married to, cheated. That sucks. That sucks. whenever I hear the cheating aspect nowadays, as I got old, as I was younger, I viewed cheating differently than I view cheating today. Is it right? No, it's not right, especially if you made vows and you said that she was the one and only, right? Here's the issue that I have when I hear about cheating. When men cheat, there could be a couple of items that could be involved here, but we need more information, but we're not going to get from her because I'm curious, like a lot of men that I've known that have dipped out is because that something was lacking at home. They weren't getting what they were supposed to be getting here. So when I hear that a woman who supposedly is making money, who's a director of engineering, I am seeing somebody who's never at home. Reason why I'm saying that though, because in my line of work in IT and engineering, I know directors and I'm seeing female directors, compared to male directors. And the one thing that I have noticed is that women in these leadership positions, whether they're a manager of IT, director of IT, director of engineering, or a manager of engineering, depending on what type of engineering sector they are, they normally put in more hours than their male counterparts, at least in the office. I don't know about at home when they get home, they get back online, because I know with my line of work and what I do here that I'll do some work and then I end up going home and doing the rest of my work here. And the same thing with my bosses in the past. They'll stay in the office for a certain amount of time and then they'll leave and then they'll get back online, do their work here. But the one thing I've noticed that the women in leadership positions, they don't go home right away. I used to have a director and she'll be in the office till 7 p.m. at night. The reason why I'd be at 7 p.m. at night, because I'd be working on an outage. I was working on an issue that something was broken and it had to get fixed here, So there's a reason why I'd be late in the office. I'm like, yo, why are you in the office this late here, And it would be repeated that she was there every night late, at least at 6 p.m. at minimum, right? So when I hear about cheating, I'm not saying the guy is right, or the guy is wrong here. But whenever I hear a woman in a position of power and leadership here, I've seen women who stay and work long hours. And then you add the fact that she's got 4 kids here. I'm more prone to say that the guy is probably wrong, of course, right? But was she at home to take care of her man and service her man the same way that a man is supposed to do for a woman here? I gotta question it. I'm not trying to take the guy's side here, but whenever I hear a woman in leadership here, I automatically think that she's working 60 hours a week and she ain't at home. So is the guy wrong for cheating? Probably. But my thing is where she's at home for the man. Maybe the guy's a complete dirt dog and he wanted to cheat the entire time. I don't know. But I have to question that only because of my experience and what I do. Because what I do in my line of work, man, I be working on an easy week. Yeah, I got to put in 40 hours to be dope. But though, when we get to the heart of our project season or we can run into issues, I'm putting in 60, 70, 80 hours a week. And my managers are there with me. The question is she in the office or is she working remotely? And how much time is she spending with her family to be a director? You see, when I hear director, I automatically hear 60 hours a week. That's the game. Because when you're a director, you have subordinates under you, a gang of managers, depending on if you have 2 groups, 3 or 4 groups that are managers. And those managers have a team, all of them, whether they're 3, 5, 10 people under that they're in engineering, depending on the sector, whatever the case may be. So you have people that's reporting up the food chain and you're constantly in meetings, you're constantly working late. That's all I'm just saying here. When we hear that, we only hear one side of the story. We hear her side of the story. She could be completely right. But the fact that with her job, I need to know more about your background. I need to know about your working, how long you're in the office. Because now that you're back on the dating market right now, do you have time? You got 4 kids, you got one that's grown, but you still working the same job and you still got younger kids. Do you even have time? Because if you don't have time, the man's going to dip out anyway. May not break up with you right away, but he's going to dip first. Is that right? No. I'm just saying. I'm just got to question that, guys. Hey, before we move on here, Frederick Howard, the $5 holla. The women out here on Carousel Babies, all grown up now. Hey, Frederick. Yeah, man. Salud, brother. Thank you for that $5 holla, man. I really do appreciate that, man. She was getting them cheeks glazed. Oh, man. Steve's like, agree, Dave. She probably put in 56 hours a week every week. She may come home after 6 p.m., but she's still working at home until 10 p.m. or later. That's what I'm talking about. No leadership breadwinner, says Bronze Geek. Yeah. She's 40 now? Wow, says Willie. Yep. 60 hours a week plus 20 hours of being mentally drained, Common Sense Expert says. That's right, Common Sense Expert. Yeah. The guy's wrong for cheating unless you got an arrangement. But when I hear someone in this high position, got a question if you got time for me. Cheating ain't right, but if you ain't got time for somebody, somebody's going to get their needs met eventually. All right, let's continue now.
No, I can't have someone that's like an introvert or quiet. No, I need someone with good energy and good vibes.
Good energy. And
I gotta pause again because I almost missed the point here. What the hell does her being a vibe does that for a guy? Guys, I need my men here to comment this here, and I'm gonna let it play here. Right? You know, this is why I didn't want to do a standalone. I want to talk to the tribe here. I want to talk to the chat. I want to talk to the Anish crew. Y'all up here, yo, guys. Do y'all want a woman who's a vibe? Gotta ask a question here. Do you guys want a woman who is a vibe? Men only. We'll see what the chat says. Where my chat ninjas at? Where my Anish crew at? Where the men at? Do y'all want women who are a vibe? So now says, what's a vibe? Exactly. Keep it coming here. Who's next? Do y'all want a woman who's a vibe? Terrence like, F no, what a vibe do for me? Okay, keep it coming here. I need more. What the hell says no submissive and feminine? Okay. Vibe means sexual attraction. Do you want that, Clotis? Just a vibe? Willie's like, what's a vibe, Dave? Dragon's like, no. Octavius, Octavius, are you putting in the R. Kelly song in there? From Public Announcement, she got that vibe. Hey, come on, man. That's like 1992. Come on, that's like 30 years ago. Come on, y'all can't get me. I know musical chairs. Come on, man. She's got that vibe. Come on, R. Kelly in Public Announcement before he left Public Announcement. Octavius like, yep. You can't get my musical chairs on me, man, Octavius. Y'all keep trying to do that. Y'all keep trying to put songs on me. I know I'm going to catch it. Come on, man. Dude Bear's like, vibe equals a headache. 92 it was. See, Sierra, I didn't have no Google. I'm live here right now. You see that? Let the musical brain kick in. Bro, if you can play D1 ball, you can make millions at USC. Oh, you talking about college ball? Oh, hell yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, yeah. College players getting it. Can't believe Ish is 30 already. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Public Announcement. Yeah, for sure. Oh, my God. Yeah, come on, guys. See, ladies put stuff out there that guys don't even care about. I'm a vibe, y'all. We don't give a damn if you a vibe. We don't want no damn headaches. We want you to be nice. I actually had an ex-girl I used to talk to, and she admitted that she was not nice. That was such a turnoff. Like, you know, it's like, yo, you ain't getting no points by saying you're not nice. I want you to be nice. I'm not mean. You know, we don't want no vibe. I want you to be nice to us. We want to chill. Ladies be making up stuff that they like so that they could be around their girlfriends. She was like, I don't need no introverts, you know, like you don't want someone that's laid back. You want someone who has a personality, right? I get that. But you saying you a vibe ain't helping the situation here. Guys hear that and it's like, you 40. You 40, talking about you a vibe? I don't want no 40-year-old vibe. I'm 40. You know what vibe I got? I'm in the house working. You know what I'm saying? Like the cattleman you looking for, ain't looking for no vibe. No looking for a vibe, a 22-year-old. That's why when we see O'Shea Jackson do these videos about these old women like Lala Anthony saying that I only contract guys like they're 22, 23 years old because you claiming you a vibe and only 22-year-olds like vibes. Lord have mercy. Steve's like, if I make 200,000 to 500,000, she is not a viable candidate for me to date. Sarah's like, indeed, she's a buzzkill. Chloe's like, don't argue with the girl at the drive-thru. Carl's like, crazy vibes. JJ's like, a young lady I work with said her guy has got to be a little toxic. I've heard that too, which is crazy. The reason why women be messing up so much. Women love men with just a little bit, they want a little toxic. They want that stuff. All right, y'all, let's continue. I had to pause that about the vibe part here because that threw me off. Let's continue.
Yeah, good vibes. Okay. What's some deal breakers?
A deal breaker is a man that cannot lead. If you cannot lead, that is a completely deal breaker for me. You have to be manly. I don't have time to question. Okay, to no. Okay, and yeah, no addictions. I'm someone I don't get addicted to nothing. So someone with addictions, that's not gonna work for me. And that's pretty much it. Aside from that, I'm all good.
Okay. What's the age range you would date?
You know, I might get my groove back like Stella. So I'm 40. So I'll do like maybe, okay, I was going to say 30. You know what? Let me behave. I'll do 35 to 50.
35. Oh, you go to 50.
I had to stop that there, y'all. She says she'll do 35 to 50. You know what that means? She ain't getting no man. If she's going for 35 or 50, the only man that's going to accept this here is a hobosexual. Yeah, the air horn is on popping today here. I said it, a hobosexual. Because think about it here, guys. I'm going to act like if I was on the market. I make decent money. I drive a nice car. I have a nice crib. So I try to teleport myself saying, hey, I'm 42 years old right now. And if I want to be out in the market, if I want to be on these streets here, when I'm checking out Kendra's show here, if this is what I'm looking for, right? So she's saying 35 to 50. You want to know something? 35 to 50 years old ain't checking for 40-year-old women. Ladies, let me preference this here. Because remember the last time I did, can older women compete with younger women? And I had older women was in the chat here and was trying to make the argument how older women can compete. What we're talking about is the sexual marketplace, your sexual market value, your SMV. We're talking about dating. Can you compete? We're not talking about jobs. We're not talking about what you got in your bank accounts. We're not talking about what kind of cars you drive or like that. We're not talking about how much knowledge you accumulate because you got a bachelor's degree and master's degree. What we're talking about is what men matter the most, your sexual market value. Can you compete here? And here's a 40-year-old woman here saying 35 to 50. Let me tell you something. Men 35 to 50, that what she's looking for is looking for girls that are between 25 to 30 years old. Maybe the 50-year-old may go 30 to 35, but we're getting to the point here. But the kind of guy that she's looking for is not looking at 40. She's invisible. He made to see her at work saying, oh, hey, how you doing? That's about it. He ain't asking you on no date. And here's the thing. If he is, he's not taking you seriously. He is looking at you as an easy conquest. He's looking at you as low hanging fruit. He's looking at you as a bust down. He's looking at you as buns glazing. He may be looking at you as cuffing season because it's getting cold outside and it's hard to be on the streets. He may be looking at you like that because he is so busy. He is working. He's putting the hours. He is grinding and he's building, whereas he ain't got time to be messing around the streets here, and he's using you for the easy win. Women need to hear this. The man you desire is not the man that you're going to get with the way you're moving. Now, you can get here's the way I want to preface. You can get a man between 35 and 50. He is just not going to have the lifestyle that you're looking for. He's going to be a hobosexual. He's looking for a couch to stay on. He'll take care of the crib for you. He'll do everything needed and he will bust you down, but don't look for that paycheck. That 35 to 50 high value man, that Henry, that high earner, not rich yet, he's looking for something younger. He's looking for something a little bit more petite. He's not looking for a vibe. Before I continue here, we got my man, Dr. B84 with the $5 holla here. Man, this woman ONG just watched the video. It's a massive train wreck. She needs to buy a dog ASAP. Hey, man, you spin the bar there, bro. Salud, brother. I appreciate you coming through with the $5 holla, man. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much, man. What the hell, 304 says Jimmy. Afro Latina Beauty says, she's not bad looking. Hold on, let me point this out here. She's not bad looking. Still, the fact that she's 40, Afro Latina, it's more than just her face. You can have a cute face, but guys go more than just a cute face. And so no disrespect to you, Afro Latina. I'm glad you're here right now because you're giving the basis of how women think. And no one in the tribe here. Here's the thing. There's not one man here that's going to say, oh, she's not bad looking all. She got a cute looking face. No. If we go up and you guys scroll up the chat here, everything that she said, no one didn't care if she was cute or not. We heard the red flags from Jump Street here. Matter of fact, then a lot of men, Afro Latina, don't even think she's cute. They're calling her a broke down version of Tamar Braxton. So this is the reason why Afro Latina, I'm using you as an example right now, and we need more women to be in these spaces to hear how men talk, to hear how men view women, to hear what men want from their ladies here, especially the fact that if they do have the options, and let's say that they don't have the options because women like this are overlooking men here. You're going to be these women here are going to be single while the guys who could be the man for them has been right here the whole time saying, nah, I ain't dealing with this because of your attitude and the way you move because you ain't checking for us. You're checking for a lifestyle. So you're saying that she's not bad looking here. We're seeing a woman who's checking for our lifestyle here and don't even care about anything else at all right now. So I'm using you as an example to showcase, like, you said she's not bad looking. Not one guy in the chat here has said that. Not one guy in the chat here has said that she's not bad looking. And maybe I miss it because I'm talking here and I'm running the show. I have not seen one person say that she's cute. The guys heard the red flags and didn't care if they thought she was cute or not. Everybody's been posting that I'm out. So I'm glad you're here, Afro Latina. You're giving us the example of how women think, and then the rest of the men are showcasing what we are thinking here. So I'm glad you did that here. That's a good example here. I'm glad we're doing that here. Let me go back here. I don't want to miss any chats here, guys. Hey, Dave, if she's a vibe, I'm just a void. Damn, Jamal. Terrence like, stay toxic, fellas. Hey, Mr. Gino's here with the $5 holla here. Dave, those kids breed and the man comes last of all. Hey, man, for real. Hey, brother. Thank you for that $5 holla, man. Thanks for supporting your boy, man. I appreciate it, man. Man, y'all come up doing supporting the kid, man. You make it easy for me to be here every day, man. Jay Dill's like, I can see Dave riding the Beamer bumping Roni. Hey, that happens all the time in my Beamer. Hey, I be rolling in the 6 of my woes, man. If I get in the R&B kick and my Apple Music coming and it's like it's some Bobby Brown, man. Hey, man, Bobby Brown's Roni. Hey, man, hey, don't get it twisted, you know. Comes to my run, she's my only girl. She's my only girl. My only, oh, come on, don't get me started on Roni, man. Bobby Brown was the king of R&B, man. I know Whitney Houston when she said it that she was high on crack, but you wanna know something? In 89, you couldn't touch Bobby. 89, 90, and 91, hey, man, Bobby was killing it, man. Oh, my God, y'all killing me here. Y'all killing me. Let me scroll down here before I miss some. Rod's like, hey, what's going on, Rod? Winter is coming. Damn, Dave, you called me out. I didn't mean to, Bronx. Hey, man, I mean to, man. I'm just trying to run a show, man. Sierra's like, pick your breed and your wine. It's not about looks, Sierra says. Thank you. Sierra says, plenty of girls call here and talk stupid. Pokeman says, cue the Kendra Cam. Shoot, I can see her with her friend, with a Frenchie. Her inside is ugly as hell. You see, the guys are coming out now. Now I'm getting caught up on the chat here. Good enough to glaze. That's Ziggy. Somebody needs glasses. Okay, Eric. With men, it's not about looks, it's more than that. Man, Sheila said this. Man, Cordero's like, she ain't cute. Wait, she ain't cute, not going to lie. You see that, Afro Latina? Cordero says, if men want otherwise to be with a woman, man, I'm not impressed with a fat ass and cute face, says Terrence. Hey, y'all, the men are saying this here. Hold on, let me get here. Jay's like, never trust a big butt to smile. BBD. Man, I'm just saying, she just a good time. Y'all can play 2K, says Sierra. Man, y'all going in, man. Alan King says, looks fade, baby. What value can you add to my life? There we go. You see what I'm talking about, Afro Latina? I don't know if you want to comment again. The men are speaking here. The men are speaking. Hold on here. Before I move on, Sierra's like, amen, 90s music is a treasure. Hey, check out Sky Blue at the $5 holla, man. No comments, no questions, just here with the straight love. Shout you out, Sky Blue. Salute to you. I appreciate you. Thank you for the $5 holla. Thank you. Never had a bad hair hat, but I can imagine what it looks like, says Sheila. Okay. Octavius come with the $5 holla here. They need to come out to the show with no makeup, eyelashes, wigs for the Kendrick cam. I feel you, Octavius. You want to see that natural? Yeah, man. Salud. I appreciate you, man. I gotta get to these supers here because y'all pouring in. And Sky Blue is back here with another $5 holla. Man, I appreciate you here. Hey, Dave, I enjoy watching your videos. This woman is delusional. Hey, man. Delusion is what delusion does, like Forrest Gump. Salud, man. I appreciate you watching my videos, man. I'm glad you participate, man. You joined the 8-inch click, man. Thank you for coming through and representing, man. Hey, don't be a stranger, man. Comment, man. We like that. We like to see new people in the chat here. Sierra's like, crackers whack. That's what she told Oprah. Average at best, says Eric. Those eyelashes look stupid, says Clotis. So, I got 10. She gonna say she got good. Oh, Lord, yeah. Auntie Dawson said it best. For titties trying to teardrops and fat ass turn to flab. Yep. McTop Bounce says this land whale actually looks like a fat Tiffany Haddish. Ooh, dang, y'all going in. Ooh, sugar mama activities, says Ziggy. Champ's like, I want older women, but not her. Hey, Afro Latina. You see, I didn't say this here. I hope what everybody said didn't run you off, but you made that comment. And then the men, I had to point that out. And everybody is saying, we don't care if she's cute or not. And on top of that, most people are saying, we don't think she's cute. So you know what that's saying, Afro-Latina? That you ladies have a different level of what you see in the outside than what we see. We see one thing, ladies see something completely opposite. We got 143 in here, man. Let's get the likes up here. But we got enough people here that are saying, nah, we don't want this here. So I want you to understand, ladies, that what you think is cute, what you think that guys want, you don't know. It's the opposite. Y'all don't know what men want. That's why y'all need to listen to men. We're telling you what we want here. We're telling you what we like. We telling you what we desire. We're telling you what we want to rock with. Most men don't want to be players. Most men don't want to be dogs. Most guys out here don't want to be out here in the streets. Don't get twisted. Some guys who are single want to be, bachelors for the rest of their life, like Leonardo DiCaprio, like Jamie Foxx. Yeah, they can do it. They're successful. They're rich. They're at the top of their game in what they do for their craft. Most guys are busy as hell. Most guys don't have time because they're working and they're tired and they're grinding, they're building, trying to build stability for their household here. And a lot of times, we don't got time for 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 women. We barely got time for one woman. We barely got time for one woman. And this is what men are speaking on when we are looking for a woman. So hope I didn't run you off, Afro-Latina, but the tribe in this small little sector has spoken. And you know what, though? If I decide to do a show like this every single day and ask these same questions and had different people from the tribe here, all 13,000 subscribers who rock with me, if they all came at different days, it would be a consensus, the same thing. Let's continue. Let's get back to the video. Let's continue, guys.
50. Okay.
Yeah, I'll go to 50. Yeah.
Could he have kids?
Preferably, yes, because I'm not having no more kids. I have 4. Okay.
Okay. She has 4 kids.
Okay, guys. So you hear that here? She has 4 kids. She ain't having no more kids. I didn't want to stop so fast here, but I wanted to stop that because she said that she'll go to 35. Don't you think a man at 35, between 35 and 40, wants kids? The responsible men that I do know, remember, we're not talking about the Pookies and Ray Rays and the Chads. We're not talking about the 12 to 16% of men that is impregnating and not doing what they're supposed to 80% of the women in the community here. That's the problem that women have here. They see the Pookies, they see the Ray Rays, they see the Chads who ain't taking care of their ladies, they see the guys that are running out, and that's only 12 to 16% of our community that's doing that to 80% of the men, and they judge all men by these 12 or 16% here, right? But here's the problem, though. She wants someone 35 to 50. Well, you know something here? The men that I don't say between 35 and 40, eliminate them off the rip. Just gone. I don't care what she says. They're gone. Unless they're homosexuals. But the mentioned one, they're gone. Know why? Men between 35 and 40 still want to have kids. They may not even have any kids. You want to know something? I didn't have my daughter till I was 36 years old. Yeah. I was 36. 36 must be 37, I think, right? No, I was already 30. I take that back. I'm off my math here. I was 37 years old before I had my first kid. That was on purpose. I was deliberate. Y'all want to hear some story time here? Because I told y'all that I almost had a woman at 29 years old try to trap me with a baby. Oh yeah, she lied her ass off. And you know what though? She is one of the few women that I can count on one hand that I was very responsible. I can count on one hand how many times that I did not use protection until I decided to have my daughter. I can count on one hand of how many women I messed with that I didn't use protection from the time I started until the time I said I was gonna have my daughter. One hand, y'all, no raw dogging. I was responsible. And the one time I wasn't responsible is when the woman tried to put a baby on me. That didn't exist. So I am saying that men who are 35 to 40, the type of men that she's looking for, 45 years old, who are responsible, they're gonna want kids. And the dollar amount that she's talking about, hey, they're not looking at her. It's like, yo, you ain't giving me no kids. You got to keep it moving. Chloe's like, I'm about to drive to Chicago and scoop her up. I'm trying to be patient. Damn, Clotus. Terrence like, Dave. DeAndre's like, YouTube won't let me send a super chat. Oh, really, DeAndre? Well, we got the Cash Apps here, man. You might got to sign out and sign back in, or we got to do the Cash Apps. And speaking of Cash Apps here, I actually have a Cash App from my man, Michael Solomon. He said he bringing here with the $5 holla for invest into Chewy and PetSmart. Damn, man. We got the 5, man. The money keep coming in. Hey, Michael, salud. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for that, man. You supporting the kid, man. I appreciate y'all going above and beyond today. I really appreciate it, man. I really do appreciate it. And before I do move on here, Frederick with the $2 holla here. It's working, man. You might got to sign out and come back in. Frederick with the $2 holla. That blonde wig says it all. Dusty and lost. Oh, Lord have mercy. So she's dusty and lost, man. Oh, man. Salud, brother. Thank you for the $2 holla, man. Man, she is acting kind of dusty, man. Bronx Geek says, hey, Dave, I had a close female friend who tried to make me set my homeboy up and then gave me the buns. Dang, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy, Bronx. Perry like, this lady is bat-ish crazy. Any man making $500K will not wife her. They'll smash and that's it. That's right, Perry. We talking about Roz like, hey, Dave, she ain't going bareback. Dang. No doubt, man. Close. With 4 kids, she's more like a Daewoo. Daewoo. I ain't heard the word Daewoo in a minute. God dizzle, Clotus. Y'all ain't ish. Lord, Daewoo? Hey, come on, man. Dang. Sierra's like, Dave, find a video about the girl from Liberia living in New Orleans. She has 10 kids by 10 men. She's 48, looks 16. Email that to me, Sierra. Hey, I'm not aware of that video. If you have that or know about that, email that to me. Send that to me over. Yo, hey, Jurgen's like, I'm out. You've been saying I'm out for a minute, Jurgen. I hear you. I hear you, man. All right, let's get back to the video, guys. Let's get back into it, man. This is crazy. Jay, well, a 98 Honda Civic, bro. Hey, don't be dogging my Civics out, man. I had a 94 Civic. That was my very first car. But I get it, man. We going Hondas in the house here. Let's continue, y'all.
This is Jessica, Canada Director for Engineering. Does he have to be in Canada?
No, I grew up in Miami, so I travel a lot. Yeah.
Okay.
Pausing again. I'm gonna make this short. Why do ladies don't want to be in a location where their man's at? I don't care if you travel a lot. The relationship is not going to work because both of y'all don't live in the same town and both of y'all don't got to be committed to each other once you're away. She can do what the hell she wants to do and give some other homosexuals, and then she can be in her best behavior when you come in town and vice versa when she comes to your town here. It never works. It's not going to work. And on top of that too, No one should ever even plan on doing a long-distance relationship unless off the gate you're saying you're already planning on moving to that location. You visiting the area you plan on moving, and you meet someone there, and that person just happened to fast forward you, even moving even faster here. But if you're not even planning on moving already, you shouldn't even be thinking about that here, because you're setting yourself up. And then once again, when that happens, like, all these dudes are dogs. I met a guy in Miami and I'm in Montreal, and he was cheating the whole time because you didn't live by him.
Okay. Now, does he have to look a certain way?
Yes, he has to be tall.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'6".
Okay.
I'm 5'6". My ex was 6'6". Okay, so anywhere 6 foot and up.
What?
Is good for me.
Your ex was 6'6". Was he an athlete?
Yeah, he used to play football.
I used to play football. Okay.
Yeah.
How long were you guys married for?
For years. We've been together 19 years, girl.
19 years.
We were together 19 years, married 17. Yeah.
17. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And he was in a I'm just curious, NFL or football?
No. Like, he used to play non-professional.
Oh, non-professional.
Yeah, like college and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
You are 5'6". And you're saying that he has to be at least 6 feet tall because your ex was 6'6"? We can take all the supers you guys gave me and get her a dog, and we can get her off the market. 6'6", and that means you're 5'6". I'll give you, I'll throw you a bone. You wear 2 or 3 inch heels, which will make you about 5'8", 5'8.5", right? Depending on, she says 5'6". I believe she probably be 5'5", right? Let's say you wear the heels that you hear, and she's 5'8", 5'9" max. The average man is 5'9". What's wrong with average? We're not talking about average money. We're not talking about average looks. We're talking about height. If the man is 5'9", you're still doing this. Hell, I'll even be extra nice to you. Being nice today. If he's 5'10", 1 extra inch, you're still doing this. He's got to be 6 foot, because of the fact that your ex was 6'6", and here's another thing too, guys. She was with her ex for 19 years, married for 17. She broke up. You've been with someone that long, and we're talking about infidelity here. We need more answers now, because if someone's married that long, we got infidelity involved, and now you're going through the separation divorce here with 4 kids, and you still got a young one in the picture here. I'm kind of curious about the infidelity, and I want to hear that man's story. I'm not taking your story, because here's the thing, though, y'all. This is a men's channel. I'm a men's advocate here. But here's one thing we know, even if the guy is wrong. There is her side, right? There's her side. Then there's his side. Then there's something in the middle of the truth. I don't want to hear just her side. Even if I hear that it's cheating and the cheating is factual, I still need more answers. Hey guys, shout out to my man Glenn here with the $10 holla. We going yellow, baby boy here. Saying here, she could get a man, but she wants all the demands. Plus is vibing all while not divorced and has not even filed. A man on Kendra's show, wanting quality woman while married, would be canceled. That's a fact, man. Glenn come with the holla. Come with the heat. Glenn. Hey, salute, Glenn. You right. Because Kendra's being nice to her right now because she's a woman and she's doing the sister code here. Because she's like, she's like, she tried to give the example, like, yeah, because I'm separated, Montreal, take all this stuff like that. If it was a guy, I don't care what the excuse is. You are right, Glenn. If this was a guy and he gave the exact same scenario, know what she'd say? I don't care. You call back into the show when you're officially divorced and you are officially single, right? That's why the one girl I did last Wednesday, remember she was 40 years old in Seattle and she just got divorced last month. And then she called in, she got divorced on September 14th, whatever it was, she said. And then she called in the Kendra show last week and we did the reaction video to it. She waited till she was divorced and then when she called in. Now, Kendra's being nice to this woman here, but any guy that's going to call in, Kendra ain't going to do that. She's going to say, you know what? Come back when you're ready, when you're divorced. Just like old girl did last week. But Kendra ain't doing that. So you're right, Glenn. You're spitting bars. You're spitting facts, man. Oh, before I move on here, I got to go to the Cash Apps, y'all. Cash Apps come first here as well now before I move on here. We got Dre G with the $5 holla. More information is, okay, whoops, let me continue here. Looks like it's coming late here, Glenn. But, well, not Glenn. You just dropped that Cash App here. Hold on 1 second, y'all. From Dre G. Okay, yeah. So that came in here. Dre G, the $5. There's no more information here. It just says that here. I guess it's still trying to process. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Dre G. Salud, brother. Cash App's a little bit slow at times. I didn't see the message. There's one. If I get another email that gets a message, I'll read it, man. Thank you very much, bro. I appreciate that, man, for supporting your boy. What's going on, McKinley? Let me see here. I got to scroll down here. StreamYard here. How old was the first kid? Eric, the oldest is 24 years old. She had her at 16, it sounds like. Hold on here. Hey, shout out to Steve here with the $2 holler as well. 6 foot. It's not for height. She's a size queen. Steve, you coming hot recently, man. Dropping these supers for your boy. Salud, man. You coming in bars for the $2 holler. Thank you, man. Thank you. What's going on, Coffee Killer? Dave, Kendra would say that verbatim. You're right, man. Hold on here. I'm getting caught up here. Frederick's like, she's a born-again virgin. She said they were all by the same guy. Yeah, she did say that. They're all by her ex-husband. This chat ain't, yo, I keep back to, what you say here, Bronze Geek? I keep going back to look. Hey, man, that's how the chat be, man. We got a dope cast of characters here. I'm just the host, man. I'm just here providing just a little bit of MC work. Y'all go ahead and go to work, baby. That's what makes me do this job, man. Y'all be killing it, man. Gentle Killer, man, that modern woman needs to get her ass back in that kitchen and stir those grits. Man, grits do sound good right now, man, making me hungry. Man, some shrimp and grits, y'all? Oof, that sounds good, man. I know I got to go do my HelloFresh, man. I got my HelloFresh order that came in. I got to go ahead and do that, man. I spent money on that. Got to, maybe I'll do grits another day. Grits, remember in Dave Chappelle, Grits and Gravy? That was, what's his name? That was Eddie Griffin's name. Grits and Gravy. You let the dice game, the World Series of Dice. Grits and gravy. I diverse, man. My mind goes to other places at times. I look at the chat and my brain just works funny like that. Let's get back to this video. Let's continue, man, because she got more red flags.
The new guy got to make a certain amount of money.
Oh, here we go, y'all.
Yeah.
Money, y'all.
He got to make mid 6 figures. I make low 6 figures.
Mid 6 figures?
So what's mid 6 figures? Is that 200K?
No. That's too close to me. He has to make at least like 300 to 400K. 3 to 4, preferably 5. I make a good 6 figures myself. Like, I'm not too far from 200. So as I said, he has to be able to lead and provide. So
provide for you and your children?
Yes.
Huh.
So you prefer to make him 500K?
I mean, if it's possible, to be honest with you, I'm gonna be reasonable. Okay. You don't find a lot of people that make 500K. I have come across a few, but preferably that would be my preference. But if he makes anywhere 200 and up, for real, I'll take it.
Y'all thought I was clickbaiting, y'all. Y'all thought I was clickbaiting, y'all. She said mid 6 figures. She's like, I make close to 200,000. So you can't make 200,000. 3, 4, 500,000. And what did Kendra say? To take care of your kids? To take care of me and my kids. Hold on. Hold up. I'm gonna get to the super chat. I see y'all coming. Hold up, guys. Hold up. She already makes close to 200,000. But she wants you to make at least 3 to take care of her and her kids. If someone's making 200,000 already, she's killing it. She's killing the game. Her kids are good by herself and her ex. Here's the thing. She has a husband that's going through divorce for 17 years. So why does the new man have to come in with $300,000 to take care of the kids when the kids already got a daddy and the mommy already makes $200,000? She don't want a man. She wants a provider. She doesn't want to spend her money. She wants to spend your money. I gotta make an announcement, guys. I have to make an announcement. All men, save yourself now. Stay away from this banshee. Stay away from this hoodbooker. She wants only your money. She don't want to spend your money, her money. She wants to spend your money. Stay away, man. Stay away. Oh no, no, like Destiny Child. No. Stay away, my men. Stay away. And have a nice day. Wow. 500,000. 500,000. And you still got to take care of her kids that has a daddy that she ain't divorced from yet, that she been with for 19, going on 20 years, and married for 17. You got to come in and be stepdaddy. You got to come and be step-up man. You got to come in and pay the bills. You got to come and use all your resources because she don't want to use her resources because she going to take her $200,000 and put in her pocket. And then if she gets divorced, there's going to be child support involved. And know what she going to do? She going to take that child support and put into her pocket as well. You know that maybe she's the breadwinner. Maybe she got to pay child support. I don't know. But whatever the case may be, she's putting everything into her pocket so the next man come in so that she can juice all your money. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me get to these supers here, guys. I'm a little behind now. I'm behind. Let me get caught up here so I don't get too far behind here. Here we go. Here we got Rod with the $4.99 with the $5 hollers. We upgrade that. In regards to height, why is she comparing people to a man that didn't want her more? Want her anymore. Right. That's a good point here, Rod. Hey, salute. That's a good point here, Rod. Her ex is 6'6" and is cheating on her. So your ex technically don't want you no more. So you wanting something from a man who don't even want you no more. Good point, bruh. I appreciate you. Salute. Thank you. Bringing the heat. And then we got Glenn here. He's back with the $5 holler here. So she has a 24-year-old, but her husband only been together for 19 years. How does that work? Ooh. Glenn. Hold on. Salute. Glenn, you caught something. She said all the kids are by the same man. But how do you have a 24-year-old and you've been with him for 19 years? Only way that I can explain that is she was just smashing the man. They weren't together back then. A, or B, she's lying. That's all we got the chat here for. I can only break dance down so much, but you caught that, Glenn. You caught that. Hey, y'all, that's a good point. How can you say you've been with your man for 19 years and you got a 24-year-old, but all the kids are by the same man? You want to know something, though? She has a 19-year-old. Wait, she has an 8-year-old, a 15-year-old, a 24-year-old. Was it like a 17-year-old or like that? I can't remember. The middle, the last three could be all the husband, the ex. That oldest one, we got to question it. We got to question it, Glenn. Glenn, hey, you came with the heat, Glenn. You came with that heat. Jew's like, oh, Rod with the facts. Javon's like, and when I leave, y'all come together like butt cheeks, grits and gravy. That's right, Javon. Oh my God. Yes, sir. Hold on. I'm just playing catch up here. Please proceed to press market and pick a poodle, says Black as Night. Hey, man. Rod's like, he got to provide for 4 crumb snatchers. Right. K6 Mill says blue cap. She may as well say he needs to make 500 million. You know what I mean? Basically. Hey, we got Bronx Geek here with the $4.99. We upgraded that to the $5 super sticker. Hey, no comments, no questions. He just came here with this straight love. Shout out Bronze Geek, man. Hey, you coming through all these live streams, man. I appreciate you, man. Salute, brother. I appreciate you, man. Man, oh man. With the super sticker. Who else we got here? I just want to get caught up before I move on here. Rondo's like, told you she was a terrorist, Dave. You are right, Rondo. You are right, man. Hey, only thing I'm turned down with that one is my collar, man. AZ will come with the $4.99. We upgrade that to the $5 holla, 200K. I'll take it as a 200K is acceptable like White Castle at 3 a.m. Yo, man. Yo, Z. Yo, that's a bar. Hey, man, salute. Right, you'll take 200,000. Now you may make 200,000. Right, it's like going out the east. Like, you know, that's all you got. You ain't got no more onion rings. All right, let me get a couple of cheeseburgers. Y'all got some fries? Okay, dip the fries and we good here. Yeah, acting like, oh, I'll just take 200K. You know, I'll take 200K right now. That's right, Z. I appreciate you. Oh my God, here y'all just going in. Oh my God, the chat, y'all. Oh my God. Jamal's like, I'm about to propose to her, Dave. Come on, man. Hey, come on, Jamal, don't do that to yourself, man. You gonna hurt my feelings, man. Total misdemeanor 75 says mid six figures woman don't wear iced out chains from Amazon. Dang. He said from Amazon. Wow. Y'all killing me today, man. Bronx should have posted a sticker with the loud voice. Sorry, Bronx. Jay's like, do we gotta be a cosmetologist too? Hey, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Honey Smiles says she thinks she got magic coochie worth mid six figures and you support her kids. She needs to sell that wop in a bottle. Eee. Hey, Rod's back with a $4.99, the $5 holla here. He says she treating you like Debo was treating Red. Debo, I thought you had $200. I do, but I want to spend Red money. Yeah, Rod. Yeah. You right about that, Rod. Hey, salute, man. That's right. He's like, I'm gonna spend Red's money. I got about $200. Hey, man, Rod. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming through, man. Oh, y'all ain't right, man. This chat. Hey, man, yo, y'all killed it, man. Frankie boy's like, yo, what up, Dave? Just checking. I appreciate you, Frankie. What's going on, Harold? How you doing? See you just popped in here. Let's see here. Oh my God, here. Yo, Frederick Howard's back with the $2 super chat here. These are the Hyena Chronicles. Oh Lord, I like that. The Hyena Chronicles. Oh my God. Hey, salute, man. I appreciate you, man. It is the Hyena Chronicles, man. This is bad. Ooh, Lord. What that student loans look like, Octavia says. Oh, good point. Good point, man. Okay, I'm all caught up on the chats here. Whopping a bottle, she got it, Bronx Geek says. Tammy's like, you funny, Dave. Hey, I don't know if I'm funny. I'm just saying what I'm saying here, Tammy. Jay's like, she got Suge Knight shoulders. She do got the black shirt looking like Suge Knight. Like, you tired of all the dudes that's cheating on you? You want a woman who's a director to make $200K? Come to Broke Down Tamar Braxton. Oh, y'all got me going here, man. Y'all need to stop. I want to spend Red's money, right, Cordero? Let's get back to the video, y'all. Oh my God, y'all caught a lot of things here. Let's get back to it.
200 and up. Okay. Okay. And does he have to be black?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Yeah, black man. Mm-hmm.
So do you normally date men that make 200K and up?
Yeah.
So what's the issue?
Right.
Is it because you're currently married?
No, that's not an issue, girl.
Okay, then what's the issue with the men that you date in that?
Hold on. She's claiming that she dates guys regularly making 200K. Let's let her hear this here, right? But if you are doing this here, then if you have a plethora of men that's doing this here, then dudes should be waiting for the divorce already or helping you out with the divorce papers. I don't believe her that she got a whole bunch of dudes that's making this kind of money because not that many men make that kind of money, let alone black men here. Come on now. We don't believe you. You need more people. You may have dated a man at your job, another director making this kind of money. You may have dated one man, so because of this one man, you look at all men the same. Come on now. If you had multiple men that's making this kind of money, you're going to try to lock one of them dudes down. Unless the fact that they know how you are, they make this money. And what did I say here? They're using you for RUO, recreational use only. Let's see what she's going to say now.
salary bracket?
Because the men that I'm dating, they're like men in power. And then they don't like for women to stand on their own, right? They want me to be 100% submissive. They want me to be very dependent of them. And although I'm looking for someone that will take care of me, and when I see my kids, I can take care of my own kids. I make money. You know what I'm saying? Like I buy my own shit. But it would be nice to have someone that could take care of me. If I want to take a nice trip, okay, let's go. That would be nice. So the men here that I've met, they just don't have that. They expect me to be at home and not do nothing and cook and clean all day. I cook, I clean. Of course, I'm a woman. That's fine. But I'm not going to do that shit all day. I'm not going to do it all day. So that's the problem with these high value men that I've been meeting here.
So you don't think that
before Kendrick goes in, you ain't gonna get no high value man then. If a man makes over $500,000 a year, why do you need to work? Right? If I'm making that kind of money, and here's the thing, guys, and let me know if y'all think this way too. If I'm making $500,000 a year, that means I'm grinding. I'm putting in this work. Whether I'm in corporate America, I got my own business, or a combination of two here, I am putting in hours of work. If I'm making that, if I'm doing the sacrifice to make that kind of money, why do you need to be putting in these hours of making that kind of money? Because if you're making $500,000, you are balling. You're doing good here. We don't need your $200,000 because your $200,000 comes with goddamn headaches. Your $200,000 comes with so many issues where that, you know, he said that he wants you at home, wants you cooking and cleaning. Yeah, we don't want you out in corporate America. We don't want you out here in these streets. I gotta be out in the streets here. I gotta be out here. I talk about the first hour of these nutty kids out here in the city here that's doing drive-bys on ambulances. I gotta be out here and deal with these crazy folks in these meetings, stuff like that. The last thing I want to do, if I'm working hard, making $500,000 a year, dealing with corporate America and dealing with the outside forces of the janky kids and the niggas that's shooting up everybody, the last thing I need to come home and have my woman with the same type of attitude of corporate America who's been working 10, 12 hours a day with the attitude that she got because she wants to be on par with me. No. You forget is a man who makes that kind of money is a powerful man. He is a man at the top of the food chain here. And if he's a powerful man at the top of the food chain, the last thing he wants is his woman giving him problems. His woman giving him issues. His woman is not even home when he gets home. That's the last thing he wants. Why am I working all these hours and your ass out here working too? We working like we only make $10 an hour when we making combined $700,000 a year? Nah, take your $200,000 and sit your ass down and quit. I got this $500,000. Let's go ahead and get this here. So I don't got to worry about your trifling ass here. You see, that's why women need to hear men more. If a man is making that kind of money, he's not even 1% at $500,000. He is below 1% when we're talking about black men. We're not talking about all men. We're talking about just black men. If she wants a black man, he's not a 1% man. That is less than 1%, especially a man at 35 to 50. Hold on, guys. If you're 35 to 50, you make $500,000 a year. Are you dating a 40-year-old woman with 4 kids? Yeah, I'm going to go there. I'm hot now. Yo, this chat's on fire. Look, come on. If you are 35 to 50 years old and you making $400,000 or $500,000 a year, are you one a woman who's making $200,000 in corporate America who's acting like this? No, I'm a powerful man. I am in charge here, and I want my woman to be on my program because I'm working too hard to come home to stress and strife and problems. You're going to stay alone because the man that you're looking for don't want you. You said it out of your mouth here and you can't accept it. You want a beta male to be a cuckold so that he can make this $500,000 and spend all his money while you pocket your $200,000. You got kids. They got a daddy. You see that? I can take care of my own kids. They got a daddy. Why I got to take care of these little rugrats too? The 24-year-old, he should be out the house anyway. The 8-year-old, whatever like that, and the other 3, no, that's not my responsibility. That's you and extra responsibility. You're going through divorce here. Why do I got to come in and cut the tea on that? Hell no. That's why you single. Because guys who see this, guys who talk to you, it's like, wait a minute, I gotta make all this money and still gotta be stepdaddy? These little niggas got a daddy. These little nigglets. They're not my responsibility. Ooh, got a little excited there, didn't I? Rod with the $1.99, the $2 howl here, she went on Mr. T starter kit. Yeah, she is. Hey, Salud. Thank you, man. Rod, you coming in with that one. I appreciate that, man. She keeps contradicting herself, says Terrence. Yeah, she do. Straight like lies. Jay Dillinger with the $1.99 and $2 holler. She Annie Mae and husband is Leroy Jones. Damn, man. Jay, salud. Thank you, man. Leroy Jones. Hell no, man. Jews like for $500K, they want you to sit your ass down somewhere. Exactly. Breaking news. Rich men want submission. In other words, fat kids like cake. Right, Mark. Jay Williams says, is she a stud? She moving like that. Tammy's like, Dave, I have to go cook dinner, but this show too good to leave right now. Hey, Tammy, go cook. Just go ahead and put the phone or whatever to the side. You don't got to watch me. Just turn the volume up. Cordell's like, hell nah. Ziggy's like, I'm not going that when I'm making that now. Out of here. All right, that's right. Harold's like, she trolling. Big G's like, she lucky if she gets a plumber to clean them pipes. Hey, man. Cordell's like, you NBA hot right now. Hey, man. I'm just saying. I'm not saying what I'm saying. Her language changes when she talks about men, Eric says. No doubt. Carl's like, negative, Dave. That's going to be a hard no. Yeah, Cordell's like, you on fire. Trying to add stress as Pokemon. Yeah. Hold on here. I'm scrolling down here. I don't want to miss any of these comments here, man. Facts. F these kids. That ain't mine. I don't have any kids. Right, man. Washed up the sink, dog, Javon says. Hey, Rod's back with another $2 holler here. She dressed like Nino Brown from CMB. We all we got. Oh, snap. She's dressed like that. Yeah. Hey, first thing first, Rod. Hey, salute. She is just like that scene when they had to shut the Carter down. You know, like in the episode of Martin 2. Oh, my God. CMB. We all we got. Am I my brother's keeper? I am. Bow. Don't nobody got an answer? $1 million a week business reduced to rubble. Dino, get this pretty boy out here. Didn't like him anyway. Hey, man, you gonna make me watch New Jack City later, y'all. Hey, I'm watching New Jack City later, man. Y'all got me going here. I'm watching New Jack City, man. Hey, man, come on. You got me going here, man. I'm watching New Jack City for after I eat my dinner tonight, man. Oh, boy, y'all got me going here, man. Hold on, let me scroll down. Hey, we got Glenn White. You're back with the $10 holler. Hey, man, she's leaving a high-value man that wiped her, that was unfaithful, and was trying to find another high-value man that's going to wife her at 40 with 4 kids and be faithful. I want a unicorn and a fountain of youth. Hey, man, Glenn killing it today. Glenn. Hey, man, salud, man. You right, man. This on the screen here. I don't need to break it down. I don't need to break your words down, Glenn. You spitting facts. You spitting bars, bro. Bronze Geek's like, what you cooking, Tammy? Everybody want to know what you cooking, Tammy? Oh, my God. Let me go back. I'm just trying to get caught up here so I don't miss none here. Hey, Pokeman come with the $5 super sticker. No comments, no questions. He just came with the straight love. Yeah, Pokeman. Thank you. Salud, brother. Thank you. Hey, before I move on here, too, we got a Cash App from Dre here. $5 Cash App for if I have 500K, I won't want nothing but versions. Hey, man. The money keep coming in. Y'all supporting your boy. The money keep coming in. Ooh, boy, Dre. Hey, salud, brother. Hey, you making a point here. I wanna emphasize that. If guys, do you agree with Dre here? If you making 500K, and that's only going to go up as you move on to your career. If you're making 500K now, just in the next 10 years, you're going to be making close to $1 million if you're grinding like that, right? If you're making that kind of money, you getting girls with low body count, so you're looking for virgins. You ain't dealing with no thoughts in the streets or women with multiple kids. Guys, isn't that true? You making this kind of money, you really going to scale back. It's like, I make too much money. I'm too much of an asset. I am too much of a high value man. Find me the women who got the less dicks on their roster. Hey, man, 5 and under. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go ahead and take you to the doctor and get that hymen checked out. right? I make 500K. We taking you to the doctor. We gonna see how much you've been stretched out. We gonna get that tested. We don't trust your lies. Hey man, tell me I'm wrong. I know I'm off on that, but tell me I'm not wrong. You make 500K. You're like, hey girl, we going to the doctor. We gonna test the section out. We need to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Hey man, let me stop. Big G's like, if I'm making 200 to 500K by myself, I would literally never marry or entangle my life. I hear that. Hey, Jamie Foxx, Leo. Hey, women hate what Leonardo DiCaprio do. Hey, we gotta respect Leo's game. Once you get to 25, you are hitting the road, Jack. I don't care when he meets you. He can meet you at 24 years old, and it could be the best year of his life. As soon as you turn 25, you gotta move out. You gotta go. And here they got someone lined up already. 25, he says, you too old after 25. Much respect to Leo. Oh my God. Hey man. Let's get back. Let's get back to it here. Let's get back to the video. Because if I'm making 500K and I'm a bachelor, I'm overseas pumping and dumping. Like, hey man, Cordero said it. I did it. Let's continue, y'all.
That's the quality most of the men in that tax bracket have.
Right, but you can be open. Like, you don't have to expect, like, you have to be okay with me doing what I'm doing. Like, you can't.
You don't gotta be okay with anything because he got plenty of women that's trying to be with him.
Exactly.
So
Kendra's right.
He's not supposed to be with me then. I need a man that's gonna value.
Well, you hear Kendra? Kendra know that she's crazy right now. She keeps saying, you gotta value me. You got. If a man is making, here's the thing, in this world here, and not in this world, in the United States, there is more women than men. Then you go in the black community, there is more women than men on a higher scale. I'm gonna say this here, and I've said this many times here. In 2013, men who are illegally marrying age, there was 1.8 million more black women to black men. Then you jump up to last year, the number went from 2.1 million more women than black men. So just off the rip, no matter of age, you know, demographic, money, skills, whatever the case may be, a sexual orientation. Right now, as we speak, it's probably higher. There is 2.1 million more black women than men who are of legal marrying available age, whether they're 18 years old or 17 in certain states, or they're on their deathbed, but they're legally still able to get married. There's 2.1 million men than women than men. So if a man is making that kind of money, he's on top of the food chain. So he don't have to worry about you. You got to conform to him because he is a one of one. You are one of many. We don't care about you. You about to be a divorcee with kids. This man makes $500,000 a year. He don't care about your money. You got to conform to him or get the road, get the step in. Kendra thinks she crazy for thinking she can find a man that Kendra can't. Exactly, Manuel. Kendra's in this world here. Kendra makes good money. GCI, she's been on GCI for a long time, and GCI pays her a good penny. Then you have the fact that what she's doing on social media, YouTube here, I know what she makes here, and she makes damn good money. She's making another 6 figures off YouTube alone. She is killing it. And if Kendra can't get this man, how are you? Let's continue.
Value me. And that's the problem. With the person that I was with before, a lot of women wanted to be with him. That's great, but I should be enough for you, right?
No.
Whether you make 200K or $1 million,
no,
it doesn't matter.
It does matter.
You should really love the person that you're with, and that person should just be enough for you.
No,
well, you're not loving him.
No, no, that's not enough. You gotta do what's your part. We have not heard her say what she does. She keeps talking about what she wants and all these items. And even though Kendra's asking questions, she has not came after all this time we've been on this show here about the kind of woman that she is and how valuable she'll be to a man who makes $500,000 a year or $300,000 a year. What is she talking about, right? That makes no sense here. That makes no sense. You need to get on board. You need to understand, and you can't figure that out here. And just now what she said about her ex makes good money. Talking about it should be good enough. I'm enough. No, you're not enough. Your actions need to be more. If this man now is making this kind of money and he is successful, you got to go above and beyond because the women are throwing themselves at him. He is at the top of the food chain. Women don't care if that man is married with kids. They want to be where you're at. They want your spot. And obviously that's what happened here. You weren't doing what you were doing because you're working hard and another woman's taking your spot. You got to do more. Just you is not good enough, especially if that man is so high on the food chain. Unfortunately, that's how the game goes. You just can't say, oh, we're together now and I'm good enough. You ain't good enough. No, because there is another woman out here who recognized that hard man's work here and don't care if he's married with kids, saying that if she ain't doing her job, I'll do it for you. You leave her. Ladies, y'all need to hear this here. You need to take care of y'all men if you got them, especially if he's a high value man, especially if he makes 6 figures, because whatever you're not doing because you think you got him, another woman will come in and do more. That next woman will go ahead and lick his balls every day at 3 a.m. because he wants that done just to make sure that his balls are drained so he don't cheat. Hey, y'all, there'll be women out here to make sure that's done because they recognize that the other woman ain't doing their job here, and they'll come in and so they don't care if they say, I'm a thought this man over 500,000. Your ex ain't doing it. Let me go ahead and drain his balls. Ladies, y'all gotta hear this. Y'all gotta hear this. You ain't good enough if you ain't doing your job. I'm not saying you're not good enough as a person. I'm saying if you're not doing your job as a wife, then you're not good enough. Just because you are together, it's not enough. Takes more than that to sustain a relationship. It takes hard work every single day to sustain a relationship. And if you're not doing what you need to do, someone else will. Somebody else will. Let's continue, y'all. Hear her talk some more craziness.
Because based off who he is, you're loving him based off his salary.
That's right.
That's not true.
Yes, you are.
That's
Well, you said you want to date a man that makes less than 200K.
Kendra calling her out.
Because I've done that. I've done that for years.
Okay.
And the problem is I've had to wear the pants myself. And I'm done. I really want someone that can actually lead. So I will love him for him, of course. But if I'm telling you, hey, I want to take this trip real quick, and you tell me, now I got to wait for my next paycheck, bro, I'm out.
So you're not loving him for him. You're loving him. That starts with the salary first, and then the love will potentially come.
See, Kendra's calling.
You know what? My auntie always told me, first you get married for love, second you get married for money. So maybe that's what it's gonna be.
Baby, listen, here's the deal. It's your world. Whatever decision you make is not gonna affect Kendra G, it's gonna affect you. I guess what I'm trying to get you to see is I do believe you date those kind of men, and because you describe them very well. I just don't understand. So you're looking for this guy that makes 200K or more and doesn't expect you to be submissive.
I have no problem with that. But don't expect me to just stay home and do nothing and to wait on you hand and foot. I'm a public figure out here in Montreal. I go to events. I do my own thing. I work a 9 to 5. I do this, I do that. And I have kids. I will submit to you. I have no problem. I will cater to my man because I know how to do that. But don't expect me to do that 7 days a week.
I got to pause that. Conditional femininity. Conditional submission. She'll do it, but she'll do it. And here's the thing though. You're not going to get that man. If I make 500,000, I don't want you working. I'm just going to say it. Ladies, you don't like it. Don't care. Talk to any man. You know what he'll do? You know what he say? If he's making 500,000, why don't you go ahead and volunteer? Join a charity. You know, you go ahead, you could join a gym and work out. You know, matter of fact, if I make that kind of money, I'll buy the equipment here, have you here at home, right? Make sure the house is clean, you know, the dinner's cooked and things of that nature, you know, join a charity. You know, you can do that. Join the homeowners association. Join the board. Be the president. Be vice president, or be the treasurer. Okay. Homeowners association meets what twice, 3 times a month. You know, once a week, whatever the case may be. Go ahead and do that. Then join a charity. And, you know, you can be on the head of that. You know, we'll do those events. If I'm making that kind of money, I'm donating money for tax purposes because I need to write some ish off. Right. You ain't gotta be home 7 days a week, but you ain't gonna be in corporate America stressing out. The whole point of me making 500,000 a year is so that you don't have to be in the street stressing for 200,000. I don't want my woman stressing. I don't want my woman out there in corporate America. I don't need my woman messing with other high-powered men and gotta be in arguments and fights with them and then come home and I gotta deal with you and you gotta decompress. No, if I'm making this kind of money, I don't need you out the streets making money. You need to stay your ass at home. Or we'll let you get a part-time job. You know, so you can get out the house and do 15 hours a week to get out the crib. But no, the man that you want wants your ass at home. And if you can't be at home, then you can't get that man.
No, you work hard. I work hard because we make close to the same amount of money. If you make 150,000, 200K, you're not sitting on your butt all day not doing nothing at work, right? So whether you're a woman or a man, so I have no problem submitting to him, but he has to make me feel secure in doing that for him. So far,
he can't have.
If I make 500K, your ass better be secure. She moving the goalposts, y'all. If I make 500K, you better sit your ass down. If 500K can't make your ass secure, then what can? You hear that? You need to meet. If I make 500K, you off the rip be like, oh, okay, daddy. Okay. He got this at 500K. No, you only want lifestyle. You want him to do this, pay all the bills, because you know if your $200,000 salary, you can do a whole bunch of shopping and a whole bunch of traveling and do what the hell you want to do. You want a man just to cover the expenses so you can go ahead and rock on.
Have other women?
No, I'm not into polygamy and
he can't have other women
and all of that. No, I'm not. This is not a sister wife show. This nope. He cannot have another woman. I need to be. I'm enough. Okay.
No, you're not.
So and I will just say this,
no,
and I want to bring this up because I laugh all the time. Someone said I'm trying to get women to lower their standards. I'm not trying to get you to lower any standards. I'm actually trying to get you, and I think you understand this man because you described him. So it's like you want to find the guy that. Well, let me ask you this: all the men you dated in that category, were they faithful men?
That's a good one.
Good question, Kendra.
They were not, and that's probably why I'm not with them.
Right? Okay, so they weren't faithful men. So that's one thing most of all these men had. Then other, and this is her experience because y'all are telling me that I'm always trying to get women to lower their standards. It's never that. It's just I know this guy extremely well. Like all the men in my world make that amount of money, if not more. And the one thing they all have in common is a lot of times they want things their way. A lot of women throw their selves at them. So it's not even that they're really seeking women, but there's so many women that want them, they'll be the aggressor. So then you have to have this guy who's blind to the pussy. Let me just speak clearly because it's coming at him. Whether he's trying to get it or not, the girl know he got money, she throwing it. So he got to be blind to it. But when you have all that coming at you, you start saying, well, this is what I want. And then when you meet a person who's not giving you what you want, then it's like, unless they have this emotional connection or something like that, they kind of keep it going. But I think you understand that because you described that guy very well, and that's been your experience.
Yes, it has.
We just want to find that guy that has the money, is going to be loyal, going to make the time for you.
Yes.
You don't mind being submissive, but understands you also have your own life.
Exactly. Is that too much to ask for?
It is. You don't have your own life. That's hard speaking. I'm saying you don't have your own life in that aspect. If he is making $500,000 a year, this man is not only a one-on-one, he is a unicorn. They don't make many of him, especially he's a black man. So you know what that means? That comes with putting your shit to the side to get that lifestyle. That man is working. That man is grinding. You don't got to work. You don't got to do much but be a mother and then be a wife to him and take care of the kids and take care of the home. So join the PTA, join a couple of social clubs like that, whatever, charities, whatever the case may be. You want this man, it comes with a cost. Women put their salary and their education thinking that that's what men want. We don't care you make $200,000. If I make $500,000, what does your $200,000 matter? Because you ain't spending it on me. I've told this story many times. I had an ex and she's a successful artist. And I never forget when I was helping her out, and I did something for her and we were sitting down talking. She's like, yo, when this pops off, man, we gonna be doing good. And I appreciate when she said we, because she was talking we like we're in a couple. But I understood the fact that we were not married. We were not even in divorce. We were just kicking it, even though we were tight. And I said, this ain't we. This is you. She had this confused look on her face. It wasn't angry. She's like, what are you talking about? I said, you ain't spend no money on me. This is your money. I'm never going to see a penny of your money. Don't say we when it's you. I never forgot the look on her face. She was like, It wasn't mad. She was confused and dumbfounded. I was like, you ain't spending no dollars on me. And so, lady, when you're talking about, hey, I should be good enough, no, you're not good enough because you don't understand what this man wants and requires. You see it, but you don't want to accept it. And since you can't accept it, you're trying to find a unicorn, trying to press the issue on Kendra's show when it doesn't exist because you're not good enough because this man wants something different than you. Shout out to Derek here with the $5 holla, man. Sup, Dave, and the tribe, I'm back. Why do women have a price tag and most men don't? I just don't understand. I just said it, Derek. Man, first things first here, man. Salud, brother, because we don't care about your money, Derek, because we know they're never going to spend no money on us, and they're never going to spend any money on us. Then why does your money matter? I recognize this here after so many women I date. I was like, you ain't spend no money on me, so don't say we. We ain't speaking French. We. No, we know you're not spending any dimes on us, so watch. You just need to stop. Man, y'all going in, man. 4 kids, but the only choice? Yeah, right. Says, what's going on, Infrared? Yeah, Day-Dot, how you doing, man? Glad you're here. See you joined on here. Who else here? I mean, hey, before I move on here, Steve here with the $2 holler again. All I hear, she keep picking cheaters. Duh. That's right, Steve. Hey, man. Hey. Salud, Steve. Right. She's dating the men who have options. The men that make that money and don't got to settle until they're ready to settle down. And you can't accept that. Facts, Steve. Those men know they have them at their disposal. You're not good enough to be of one because you're not giving the man the option to showcase your best to be one because you can't even submit. It's conditional femininity. Anything that's conditional, the man can see that a mile away when he knows what he wants here. Octavia said it best. She is what she attracts. It's a bar, bro. Let's continue.
Is that too much to ask for, Kendra?
I mean, you got to ask the guy. You got to ask the man that.
Like, I'm not complicated.
Yes, you are complicated.
Ask, but
you're very complicated.
I don't know. So I just come to your show and find out.
Okay, well, let's see if this 500K, but she'll compromise to 200K.
Ain't no damn compromise.
Man who is also, he has to be at least 6 feet tall, right?
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
You don't mind if he has kids, right?
No, I don't mind. Preferably if he has kids, that'll be great.
That'd be great. So let's see, over 6 feet, 200 to 500K, really 500K, but she's gonna settle for 200K.
Yeah.
Okay. Faithful, because you're only gonna be with her.
Correct.
Did we do the Kendra Cam?
We didn't do the Kendra Cam.
Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Let's see what she's working with here.
All right, let's do it. Let me see what I
Oh, hell no.
You body.
You know.
She's sucking that in, y'all. She's wearing black. She's sucking that in.
He said, I know. You say.
Oh, yeah. She's sucking that in, y'all.
You know.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding.
So, and she's currently married, but she is getting a divorce. She's filing next month.
You don't even have a body for a man who makes $500K a year. If you want to make, if I'm making $500K and I'm single, she better have a banging body. I'm going to go superficial here. F the cute, what Afro-Latina said earlier. F the cute. We need to see the body first here, right? And this body is not banging. It is not moving like a 400 SC. You know what I mean? It ain't moving like a Range Rover Sport. You know what I mean? It ain't banging. It ain't banging like my BMW 6 Series, all right? It ain't banging. It ain't beating, all right? It ain't moving like an old school JBL radio player like Radio Raheem had in what was it, Fight the Power, was it Do the Right Thing? Do the right thing. Come on, man. You need a banging body to ask for 500K. You don't even have an okay body. You know what you got? You got a mom body. I'm being mean. I know that. People gonna say, Dave, you ain't right. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't move this way. You ain't all that yourself. I got that in the comment section. Some people tell me, Dave, you ain't all that yourself. I said, I don't care if I'm all that myself. I still can get more than what you can get if I wanted to. You need to have a body, and you ain't got no body. How can you ask for that? Because a man at that caliber is gonna have the woman that he wants. Dave, you should do that Kevin Samuel slap for her. I need to add that to the board, man. You're right. Hey, shout out to Coffee Killer with the $19.99, the $20 holla. Is that a botch BBL? Lord have mercy. Hey, man. Salud. I don't think it's a BBL Coffee Killer. I think that she's wearing black Spandex with a black shirt because black it's not as revealing. When you're wearing black, it's more slimming. But I saw her, you couldn't see in the screen, she was sucking her stomach in. And then if that was a BBL, that's the worst BBL ever. I think she ain't got no body, Coffee Killer. She ain't got no body. But if y'all want to say botch, man, hey, I'm all for that as well. Hey, man. Cat Williams ain't vouching for that as well, Brownsky? Damn. Let's continue, y'all. Thanks again, man, for that, Coffee Killer.
Next month, and then it'll be a couple more months. Do you want to get married again?
I'm open to marriage. Marriage was beautiful for me, you know. So yes, I'm definitely.
Well, you got divorced because of infidelity?
Yes, several times. It's not just, you know, one time. It happened several times, and at a certain point, I just had trust issues, couldn't keep with the relationship, so I separated.
Okay, all right. And then you told me the age range. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you, Jessica?
Oh, let's hear this.
Because I'm everything. I'm the whole package. Listen, okay, hold on. I'm pretty. I think so. You know, I'm really kind. I'm really sweet. I'm really a sweet person.
That's
I have
subjective.
great energy. I have
we don't care about
a good job. I know how to
we don't care about your
care
job.
for my man. You know, I
we
love
don't
to travel. I'm well
We don't care about your traveling.
I come from a good family.
We don't care about your good family.
And yeah, that's it. Like I'm the whole package. Period.
No, you ain't the whole package.
So you said you have.
I was talking over that here. No, you are not the whole package. You don't got a nice body. We don't care about your family right now. We don't care about your job, okay? Yo, what do you said? We don't care about. We need to hear what you can do for us here. What qualities that you can do to accent us as a man here. Hey, come on now. You need to stop with that.
You have 4 children. 20. What are the ages again?
Okay, ages. Here we go.
24.
24.
24, 19, 15, and 8.
But they're all by your ex-husband, right?
Yeah.
What now? Do you expect
the numbers ain't adding up? The 19, the 15, and 8-year-old makes sense because she was with him for 19 years, married for 17. Like y'all said earlier, that 24-year-old. So what is it? Were you with your guy for 24 years or were you with him for 19? Because the math is not mathing.
the new guy to provide for your children? You have an 8-year-old and a 15-year-old.
Oh, here we go. Here,
too.
Provide.
I mean, if he wants to, I'm not gonna say no. But you know, I take care of my kids by myself.
Okay.
Yeah,
she got it.
If he wants to, see, that's the wrong answer. I said this earlier. That's the wrong answer. You have kids and you're getting divorced. This is what you say here. Guys, I am going through a divorce. The kids have a father. As I said here, I make good money here. I make good money and they have a father. You don't have to be there to support them. Now, if things progress and we're going to get married, it's a different ball game here. But you shouldn't say, if they want to do it, they can. That is messed up. Because you are already looking to not spend money out of your own pocket, and then you're letting the ex-husband off the hook here. So right away here, you're leaving your ex-husband, and you're making the new man pay for the ex-man's dealings here. Come on, man. Come on. Ain't no guy want to sign up for this. He got to be a stepdaddy, and you said, hey, if you want to. Now, what if he says, I don't want to, then you're going to get an attitude. He don't want to do nothing for my kids then. When it's supposed to be he doesn't have to because they already got a daddy. Rod's back with the $1.99. We'll upgrade that to the $2 holler. Not one time does she talk about building. Rod, thank you. Rod, you my man, 50 grand. Salud. That's what we're talking about here. She's talking about you're the whole total package. How about you talk about how you can help build with this next man here? We don't care about you being a total package. Not every woman's the total package. We know that. If you're the total package, you would already have a man lined up and he just waiting for the divorce papers to be signed so he can go ahead and wife you up. If you were the total package, you would have another man. You won't be on Kendra's show. Let's continue.
And then ultimately, you just don't want to date anybody that makes less money than you.
Nah, no. And I don't want to make it seem like it's all about the money because it's not. But Kendra, I've rode this struggle bus for so long. I'm not riding the struggle bus with no one anymore. I'm not. So I'm
not even telling you. Listen, I guess I'm not telling you to ride a struggle bus. I think you know.
Wait, before Kendra kicks us in there, how are you riding a struggle bus when you're making $200,000 a year? Wait a minute. He doesn't have to take care of the kids unless he has to, you just said. So how are you riding the struggle bus if you making this money here and the kids are taken care of here? So how are you riding the struggle bus? Because she wants to spend your money. She don't want to spend her money. And if you don't make as much as her, it's the struggle bus because you make less than her. It's about money, even though she says it's not about money here. And you got the audacity to say it's not about money. You're saying this here struggle bus means it's about money. Kevin, the software test says lifestyle creep. Exactly.
What comes with that guy. So the question you just have to ask yourself is, are you willing to compromise? Like, I think there's a compromise on both ends, right? According to your experience, you dated the men that make that salary, but either they want you to be submissive, they want you to stay at home. There might be other women. So the question you got to ask yourself is, are you willing to compromise those things for that man? Then there's the guy that, I don't know, you tell me this, the guy that made less money than you, was he a loyal man? Or like, what was that experience?
No.
Okay. So,
Is there loyal men out there for real? I don't know. No, he wasn't. I mean, we're not getting into that. But no, he was not. He was.
I mean, there's probably a loyal man, but he might not be over 6 feet. He might not have a big penis. He might not be all that attractive. You know, he might not have the swag that you desire. Like, I get quality men that come on my show every day, but they don't always have the physical attributes that women desire, because women are just like men. You care about appearance too. You want an attractive guy. I've seen attractive guys who talk madness, get a lot of interaction from women. And then there's guys who may not be as cute, may not be as tall, whatever the case may be, doesn't get the same amount of DMs from women. So I think women care about appearance just as much as men do.
And that is true. That is true.
Unless money's involved. Now, if money's involved, that can help the guy skip a line higher.
Yes. But I would be open to okay, I have to be attracted to the person. Yes. Okay. And you know, beauty's in the eye is in the eye of the beholder. I'm asking for 6 feet. The height is a preference for me. But I didn't say the body type. You could be teddy bear like. I like that. You know what I'm saying?
Teddy bear was $200K.
Yes.
He can't.
You're moving the goalposts. It don't matter if the guy is a teddy bear is 6 feet tall. He's still 6 feet tall. I don't care if the dude is 6 feet tall at 280 pounds or he's 6 feet tall at 212 pounds. There is still a limited amount of men who's 6 feet tall. When we do these stats, when we go to CDC, when we go to blackdemographics.com, and we use any other entity here, it's not about the weight here. We're talking about the height here. And if you wanted a guy that's even slim and in shape, that's even smaller. If we're just going just strictly on height, we don't care about the weight here. He is still a limited quantity here. He is still a limited asset. You cannot find this man the way you want to find this man here. Who cares if he's a teddy bear? He's still limited.
He can't be teddy bear and 50K.
No, 50K. Guess a 50K. Where am I going with 50K? No, hey, no. I'm sorry.
She just laughed at the average man. She is laughing at 50K. This is why I said earlier in the stream here, guys, that we got to level up here, not just for ourselves, but not for these women, but for ourselves. But we don't care about this woman here. Forget this banshee. But guys, 50K ain't gonna be enough just to live in these days here. But you see how they laugh at 50K? The average man makes that. The average white man makes that. Not even black. It's at 42. When we get to 75,000 a year, people, I keep repeating this number over and over again. Black men who make 75,000 and higher is only 13% of the black male population. Only 13%. 13%. When we get to 100,000 for black men, that's 7% of the black male population. The entry level at 100,000. Now we're down to 7% here, and she's laughing at us. I don't make 50,000, but I'm gonna say us as men. This is disrespectful. This is nasty. This is ugly. And you wanna know something here? Even though that I don't make 50,000 a year, you wanna know something here, guys? The way that she laughed, and let's say that if I was interested in her, I wouldn't even be interested. Know why? Let's say something happens to me and I lose my job and things happen. I got a nest egg, I'm making money, but let's say that, I can't find the right job right away. So I just get something to pass the time away and I'm making 50 to 70,000. She's laughing at me at 50,000. So you know what that means? You don't respect the man because it's only about money. It's only about lifestyle. She laughed at 50K when the average man is making that here. If you're making 50K, you're making 200K, and you combine, you're making $250,000 a year. What is wrong with that, people? What is wrong? Because she can't accept a man making less than her. And a man making less than her, she looks down at that man like he's less than a man, even though that he is all the man that he probably is. The fact that he could be in a situation where that's all what he's making here. Not every single man is making that kind of money. I want my men to strive up. I want my men to level up and get to the top here, to the food chain, but we got to know that not everybody's going to be there. And there's so many more men like this here, and she's laughing at us. So the fact that she's laughing, my brother, 50,000, even if I was interested, you know what I say? Get the stepping, girl. I don't want to rock with you. I don't want to see you. Because you know what, though? All you care about is money. All you care about is lifestyle. You don't care about how this man can build for you. You don't care about growing and doing things that's for a nuclear family. All you want is to fly. All you want is not to spend your own money. So why would any man want that? Why would I bring my 500,000 to the table if you laughing at 50,000? F that. F that. Hey, Rod here with that $1.99, that $2 holla here. Did she ask where is he going with those 4 kids? I don't know if I missed one or not, man. If I didn't, I can't remember. Been talking a lot of supers coming in. Salud, brother. Thank you, man. I appreciate that super, man. The $2 holla, man. Thank you, thank you. Coach Cook is coming through, man. I see you, brother. Yeah. Let's continue, man. I'm about to finish this video off. She laughing, y'all. This is rude.
No. We're not in the range of 50K. Kendra, I cannot make more money than this person. I cannot.
I was just throwing out. I was just comparing that you don't mind him being overweight if the salary matched, but I did not mean to make you giggle so bad by just saying 50K.
No, we're not doing 50K.
We're not doing 50K.
No.
Okay. All right.
She ain't doing 50K. And before I move on, man, we up to the purple here. My man Glenn with the $50 holla. Glenn is on fire with the purple here. Hey, let's read this here. Hey, no woman is married to 200K. She doesn't want a husband. She wants a second paycheck, an ATM machine. My wife got on the struggle bus with me at 35K. And when I was down bad last year together, my company made 8 digits. Women got to learn. Hey, man. Glenn, that's heat. Glenn, you got the heat. You know what, with that 50, man, we got to give you another round of applause, man. Man, Glenn. Woo. Hey, bro. Hey, one more time for the 50, man. You coming hard today. This ain't the only one you dropped. Glenn. Salud, brother. Thank you. You the sponsor of today's show, man. Thank you, man, for the $50 holla, man. You just coming here dropping bars, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much, man. Yo, hey, women gotta learn, man. You said it, man. You said it. You over here cooking today, Glenn. Yo, you the sponsor of today's show. Let's finish this video off.
All right, Jessica, let's do it, honey. She's in Canada. Now, you date a guy in America, right?
Of course, yeah.
Okay. How do you want the guy to reach out to you?
Instagram, JESSBLAKK.
JESSBLAKK?
Yes, Just Black.
Girl, I'm going to check on Instagram for you right now because I got to make sure.
Go ahead, girl. Tell me what you think.
That you are tagged right.
What's that thing?
Let's see. So it's JESS?
Yes, BLAKK.
Okay, I see you.
Are you gonna follow me? Can't you follow me, girl?
I will follow you if I can. Let me see. I follow so many people. So let me see. Like Instagram, you only can follow 7,500 people.
I'm looking at Instagram right now.
So let me see. Okay, I can't follow you. I have some followers, people that I unfollow.
Delete one, girl. Delete one.
I got you. Okay, so we in the building. All right, I enjoy talking to you.
Thank you.
Listen, I cannot wait to see the comments when you're a highlight. Child.
Thank you, girl.
50K men. I apologize in advance. Don't even say her name.
Nah, don't even think about my name, girl. Don't even think about it at all. Okay. Yeah.
All right, no. Jessica. Let's see how it goes, fellas. If you meet the requirements, let's run it down one more time. She's in Canada. You don't got to be in Canada. She's currently married, going through a divorce. Will begin our separating process. She's gonna file next month, and then maybe in 6 more months she'll be completely divorced. 4 children by her soon to be ex-husband. 200K minimum, 500K is the preference. And yeah,
you got it. That's it. You get invited to the wedding, girl. You'll be the
girl. Please.
Ain't no wedding. We're done with that one. Let's keep it moving. Ooh boy. Let me get to the rest of these comments here. We at the end here. That was it. Hey, shout out to my man, Damn D44 Williams. What's going on, bro, with the $2 holla here? Hey, no comments, no questions, just came with just a straight up love. Yeah, Damn D44. Salud, brother. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Glenn says, Dave, love the show. Never catch you live, but watch your videos. I'll be watching. I appreciate that, Glenn. Hey, I'm glad you came live, man. Hey, if you're watching live in stealth or you catch the replays, hey, it is what it is, man. I appreciate you. Lou's like, she built like Della Reese. Damn. Della Reese? Shut off my pinky toe. He shot off my pinky toe. Shout out to Harlem Nights. You wonder why kids are so lost at Sierra. Exactly. Jamal's like, disgusting behavior. Javon's like, boo that woman. When I hear boo that woman, I think of Dave Chappelle in Half Baked when he went to rehab. You know, he's like, I'm here because I'm addicted to marijuana. What? You went here with some marijuana? That's some bull. And then Bob Saget's like, marijuana's not a drug. I suck dick for coke. And the other's like, I seen him. You ever suck dick for weed? No. And then dude's like, boo this man. So when I see that, boo this woman, that's what I think of. I'm sorry I went on a tangent on Half Baked. My bad, y'all. Hey, let me get back to the rest of these comments here. Coach Cook says, I'm good. I'll gladly pass on here. I hear you, Coach. I hear you. Eric's like, she's an old 40. Pokemon's like, pull the ripcord. Yeah, man. K6 like, this is a narcissist with a failed marriage. Hey, man. Hey, Dave, Damn D44 said, just supporting Dave. I appreciate the support, Damn D44. I appreciate you, bro. Okay, let me see here. Hey, shout out to my man, DeAndre Griffith with another, here it is with the $9.99. We upgraded that to the $10 holla. This woman made me grateful for my virtuous wife. I make this about 100K and my woman keeps her king happy. That's what we want to hear here, DeAndre. Yeah, DeAndre. Yeah. First things first, salute. That's dope, man. Your woman recognized the hard work you put in. You making good money. You are in that upper tier class here, and she's keeping her king happy. And that's what it's supposed to be about here, man. That's what I like that. I like to hear that, man. That is great, man. I appreciate you supporting the kid, man. Hey, and before I move on here, we got the Cash Apps here. We got my man Emmanuel with the $10 Cash App that just came in. The money keep coming in, y'all. Yeah, Emmanuel. I appreciate the Cash Apps. Yo, y'all supporting the kid. The money keep coming in with your boy. Salud. Thank you, man. Y'all helping me out here. I try to give y'all a good show, and y'all reciprocate that back with the Cash Apps and Supers, man. So thank you very much, man. Thank you. Dan before asking for Benjamins, but worth 2 Jacksons. You got that right. Javon's like Half Baked. Exactly, man. Boo this man. Yeah, Javon. Yeah. I'm just glad. Coach is like, classic scene. It is a classic scene. I gotta watch Half Baked again, man. R.I.P. to Bob Saget, man. He was like, you ever suck dick for weed? And Dave Chappelle was like, no. He was like shocked. He's like, no. Trey's like, love that movie. That's a classic. I know my tribe loves that movie. Sierra's like, preach, Dave. Yeah, I appreciate that. She built like a running back, Ziggy says. Hey, man, wow. Let's hold on. Let me scroll down here. StreamYard got more of these comments coming in. Sierra's like, Kevin would snap. Yeah, he would, Sierra. Hey, what's going on, George Jones? With the $20 holla, we got the orange here. Just popping in. You know me, the replay kid. Hey, that's what's up, man. George. With the orange. Yes. Hey, since you dropped the orange, we got to give you one more, man. One more round of applause, George. Man. Yeah. George. Yes. Salud, brother. Thanks for coming in. Replays of lives. I respect y'all the same, man. Thank you. Y'all come in the comment section. I do respond back to everybody. I still got a few more comments left for some videos. Don't worry. I'll get back to y'all. Thank you, George, man, for supporting the kid, man. Thank you. Man, y'all just don't know, man. Y'all got a brother feeling good today, man. Oh boy, that George coming in hard. Z, that's right, man. Hit the like button. Yeah, likes up, guys, man. We've been going hard for about over 3 hours here, man. That's right. Javon, RP, Bob Saget, man. Let's see here. All right. Yo, we all caught up here. Man, her IG photos look basic. Yeah, that's what I was doing too. And I pulled up her IG. She don't, you know, she, you can tell it's just basic. It ain't nothing that a 500, if you making 500K, you're like, oh yeah, I got to go ahead and I gotta empty my wallet to get this one. You know, she on that tip. Nah, she ain't on that tip. You know what I mean? So, wow, guys. What do you guys think of this video, man? This is crazy. I got to get ready to get out of here in a second, guys. We've been going for 3 hours strong here, you know, but we broke this video down. All right. This woman is delusional. Here's what I'm going to say here to end off. Ladies, as well as guys here who might be in the same train here, you can want what you want. You can desire what you desire. You can have any kind of preference you want, but is it rooted in reality? Have you done the due diligence? Have you done the homework to see, can you actually attain this, or is this really just a pipe dream? This woman said that she's dated this man, but these men don't give her what she's looking for because this man is limited. This man is rare. This man is a hard worker on top of hard work. Any man that makes $500,000 a year is not lazy. Okay. Only way he's lazy if he won the lotto. He played a few numbers and he got on. And he's collecting the check every year. If he didn't win the lottery, that man is grinding. That man is working. That man is taking everything possible to what he does in his craft, in his field, to be at the top of the game, to make that kind of money, because that is not easy, because only a finite amount of men make that and then some outside of the entertainment and sports world. If you're not an athlete, if you're not an entertainer, but you're making this kind of money, you are special beyond special, especially as a man. So if you're that special, why does this man have to conform for you when he knows that every woman is looking for him, especially if he's 6 feet tall, especially if he's black, especially if he's between 35 to 50 years old? If you're in that pocket here, the man knows that he is the lotto. Any woman that gets of him is winning. What did 50 say? Have a baby by me and be a millionaire. You may not be a millionaire, but you're going to be on. 50 was basically saying, you get with me, you're going to be straight if you play your cards right. And that is what women don't see here. That you get with this kind of man here, you're going to be straight. You're hitting the lotto. All you need to do is play your role. But if you want to be you want to make $200,000, you want to be this director of engineering, you want to be part of the food chain because you contribute in here, then you got to tailor it down. You got to bring it down, because that man don't want you. That man don't want you. That man wants submission. He don't want a slave, because women think submission is slave. No, he wants submission. He wants understanding. He wants peace. He wants femininity. He doesn't want to fight with his woman. He don't want his woman stressed out by being in corporate America for 12 hours and then got to come home and decompress and maybe take it out on you when you've been doing the same thing for 12, 14 hours as well in corporate America. He don't want to see his woman coming home stressed with her feet hurting and talking about what she had to deal with here. He would rather see you at home, stress-free, in your femininity, wearing a nice dress or something cute around the house or like that, or you just came back from doing some PTA or charity work and then you're smiling and say, hey, honey, how you doing? How was your work? Not the opposite, where like you coming home and then you just looking like half shot dead here, looking like Who Shot John, talking about, I can't stand these people at work because I got to get these projects done. We don't want to see that. We don't want to deal with that. We don't want that because we're dealing with that. Why do two people got to deal with that if you're not broke? So if both of y'all are not broke and if both of y'all grinding just to get where you at, then if one man is well-to-do, he don't need his woman stressed out. And that's the whole point we're saying. We don't want you stressed out, because when you're stressed out, everything else goes to hell. Everything goes to shitter, and the kids are going to feel that shit as well. So if you want to be like this lady here, get a dog, enjoy your position and your money, and die alone. If you want the high value man, if you want a successful relationship and marriage or arrangement with this extravagant man, then you need to dial it back. You're going to need to roll it back. Otherwise, he's just going to find someone younger, sexier, who cares about what he wants, not about what you want. If it's all about what you want, congratulations, you lost. If you recognize that it's about what he wants because he's a rare gem, congratulations, you won the lottery. But until then, good luck. That's my time, guys. I gotta get out of here. We gone 3 hours and 15 minutes in here, yo. Oh man, this has been a great show. I appreciate all the supers and the cash apps. Hey, as always, guys, SLC, subscribe, like, and comment. I appreciate everybody that's doing what they're doing here. I'll try to be back tomorrow, you know. So if you guys missed this here or you came in late, go ahead and check out the replay. But as always, I'm that dude named Dave. See y'all later, YouTube world. Y'all be good.